Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching Sam Welby experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go again. Night 2 of the back-to-back. Gotta love the back-to-backs. We are set to go. The Leafs and the New York Rangers in a New York moment. This is going to be a big one. Scott, what's going on? Alan, how you doing? Number 1, what's up? Welcome in. Bucks, hope you're doing well, my friend. Varius, good to see you. Welcome in. Patoli, hello there. Morgan, what's up? Billy, welcome in. John, welcome. Lala's place in the house. What's up, Richard? How's it going? Just watched Scotland beat Greece at football in Athens. Hoping for 2 for 2 tonight. Richard, we're right there with you. Hoping this is a big one, going 2 for 2. Toronto in second place right now in the Atlantic with this win. Depending on what happens with the Florida Panthers, they could skip ahead. The Panthers and the Maple Leafs tied for top spot. We're back, and we are all tied for that top spot. I cannot wait to see what happens following tonight's game. This is going to be an absolute doozy. Every time the Leafs and the Rangers get together, it's kind of frightening. It's kind of frightening because these games are super exciting, and I just want to say thank you all so much again for joining us. We had a great time last night. So much fun. We're going to have an even better time here tonight. The Avs gave us a test last night, but the Leafs were able to shut it down. Matthew, what's going on? Noah, welcome in. Good to see you both. Let's get into the lineups because there's already been some changes. If you watched our video early this afternoon, we put out the projected lineups and we have had some changes. So let's start right now. For the New York Rangers, it looks like they're going with Panarin, Zibanejad, and Kreider, followed by Cooley, Vinny Trocheck, and J.T. Miller. We got Lafreniere with Parsonen and Johnny Brodzinski, and then Brennan Othmann and Sam Carrick are supposed to be with Matt Rempe. However, Rempe did not skate apparently during warmups. So who's going to come on in Rempe's place? We will see. Or maybe he was just skipping it. We will find out momentarily. On the D side, Susie and Fox, Keandre Miller and Borgen, Zach Jones and Brendan Schneider, and Shesterkin is going to be between the pipes tonight for the Rangers. The fact that Kreider is still in the lineup tells me all I need to know, Noah says. Noah doesn't believe. Noah feels the pain of this team right now. Bednar wants the ref fine for Matthew. Things happen. Refs get in the way all the time. Certainly wasn't intentional. He tripped, he fell, it happened. Phil, what's going on? Welcome in. How is good life at the moment? Temperatures are dropping. You got your coffee ready to go. Get this Leafs win going. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. We're going to have some fun tonight. Okay, let's go. Edward, what's going on? Let's take a look at the Maple Leafs lineup. And look at this. Can do something a little different tonight. Here we go for the Maple Leafs. Bam! Courtesy of Puckpedia. The Maple Leafs. We got Matty Nyes with Matthews and Marner. Holmberg with Tavares and Nylander. McMahon, Domi, and Robertson. No changes through those lineups, but it's the fourth line. David Kampf is going to find his way back into the lineup as Calle Jarnkrok is out. So that is the big change for the Leafs. So Lorentz, Lawton, and Kampf going to be the fourth line. And again, a first round and Fraser Minton for a fourth line center. Scott Lawton, please, you got to step up and do something. On the D, it's Morgan Riley and Carlo, McCabe and Tanev, Benoit and Ekman Larson, and Anthony Stolarz going to get the start tonight. Stolarz coming in, and Stolarz hoping to shine the way Wall did last night. He was a wonder wall, and he was absolutely amazing. Can we please healthy scratch Laffy? Ever since he's got paid, he's been a ghost. No, isn't it funny how that happens? Urissy's welcome in, getting me Sam Mods, poking my nose in before you head for supper. No worries. Hope something good is on the menu tonight, my polar bear friend. But we're going to see what's on tap here for tonight. Will the Leafs be serving a platter to the New York Rangers? Now, let's talk about last night. Before we get into the comparisons in this game, let's talk about last night and what went down. It was very interesting. Hey, Todd, what's going on? The Avs, one of the best teams, one of the hottest teams right now. McKinnon, one of the hottest players. Makar, best defenseman in the game today. There's so much for that Avs team going on. Toronto got two very lucky goals. But you know what? It wasn't their offense that won them that game. It was Joseph Wall who stood on his head. He was incredible. But even Joseph Wall needed help. The Toronto Maple Leafs defense was incredible. Wall in the defensive unit for the Maple Leafs, all six guys contributed. The forwards were coming back, making big defensive plays. This was a defensive team last night. And even though they didn't have as many shots as the Avs, they were able to get some goals in and defend their own zone in a almost picture perfect way. So they're going to have to recoup that here again tonight against this Ranger squad. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. I can't wait for the Oilers game tonight because the Oilers versus the Jets, that's going to be huge, number one. That is going to be huge. And you're going to the game. Well, I hope you enjoy, my friend. Hope you have a really, really, really good time. So there is a lot of games on the schedule tonight. We're going to go over them and a lot of scenarios because there is a lot going on. So we're going to talk through all of those various scenarios here momentarily. But first, for the Rangers and the Maple Leafs, in the last 5 games, Nylander with 6 points, Panarin with 6 points. Matthews, 4 goals, Trocheck with 3. And on the assist side, it's both Panarin and Marner with 4 assists each in the last 5 games. Over the last 10 games, the Maple Leafs are 5-4-1. The Rangers 4-4-2. The Rangers coming off back-to-back losses against Calgary and Edmonton. Go Oilers. The Maple Leafs back-to-back wins against Calgary and Colorado. So this is a super important game. Why is this a super important game? Well, I will tell you why. In the standings right now, Toronto and Florida are tied at 85 points. If Toronto wins and Florida loses, Toronto moves to top spot in the Atlantic. The Florida Panthers are playing the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight, so we're going to be keeping an eye on that game. Now, as far as the New York Rangers are concerned, the Rangers are 1 point back of that wild card spot. Triton coming in with the Super Chat tonight's stream brought to you by McNuggets. Triton, thank you for the Super Chat and the callback to our little Mick competition from last night. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Triton. Love the callbacks. So the New York Rangers currently sitting at 72 points. Montreal holds that second wild card spot with 73 points. So the Rangers can move into a wild card spot with a win tonight. That would be absolutely huge. Montreal hanging on to that spot. And Montreal plays the New York Islanders tonight. So lots of things can change in regards to the wild card. Now, Tampa Bay is playing Dallas tonight. Tampa Bay is 2 points back of Toronto. So if Toronto does lose and Tampa wins, they become tied and Toronto would drop back down. So lots of shuffling can occur in tonight's matchups with all the standings. We'll have to see how things are going to be set. We're going to watch all these games as it goes on. The West Coast is very different. Winnipeg far ahead in first place. They're hanging on to that in the Central. Dallas with 89 points. They're okay. Colorado now up to 85 points, looking to catch Dallas. In the Pacific, Vegas at 86. The Oilers are 2 points behind Vegas at 84. And then the LA Kings at 81 points in the Pacific. The wild card, Minnesota at 83 points. Vancouver at 75. St. Louis is at 75, so they're looking to catch them. And Calgary is trying to get up to 75 to squeak in. So, again, implications, changes in the standings are going to occur nightly, and we're going to make sure we track them all. Bradley, what's going on? Welcome in. Game is probably going to be starting about 10 minutes or so. Peter, what's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Troll, what's up over on the talk? Let's go, Leafs. Leafs going to have a tough task ahead of them tonight, but it is going to be an absolute doozy. And let's just go. Let's just get another performance like we did last night. Okay, how do these two teams stack up on all the extra stats? Well, the Maple Leafs, their power play is now up to 6. Yes, 6. Remember when they were 32nd in the league? Now they're 6 at 25.7%. The Rangers are back at 25th. On the penalty kill, Toronto is 16th. The Rangers are 7th. So where Toronto has a very good power play, the Rangers' penalty kill is equally as strong. In the face-offs, it's number 2 and number 3. The Rangers are 2nd in the league. Taking the draw, Toronto is 3rd. And they are equal in terms of the percentage, 53.6 to 53.6. So you know it's coming down to like one draw difference. It's crazy. For the goals for, Toronto is 10th. Rangers are 16th. And the goals against, Toronto is 15th. The Rangers are 19th. So very, very close on paper for some of these stats. It is going to be awesome. Antonio, how's it going? Ethan, welcome in. Would like to sleep. Good to see you. Do me a favor, as you're coming in, make sure you're tapping that thumbs up button, hitting that thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed or following, hit that subscribe or follow. And last but not least, help us out, spread the word, share out the stream wherever you're watching, on the tubes, on the talk, on the book. Hit that share button, spread our link around. We appreciate it. Joel, what's going on? Welcome in, Joel. Welcome to the party. Raymond, how's it going? Another great night. I hope it's going to be a great night. We had to wear the same jersey again. It brought us luck last night, so we're going to wear it again tonight. I was going to switch it up, and I'm like, Sam, you can't do that. You can't change the mojo. You can't change the positivity in the atmosphere. Got to ride it till they lose. So we're going with that same jersey again. We can and will win. Absolutely. Absolutely we can. Watch it on MySpace, Triton. That's funny. Is MySpace, is it even still a thing? I know a while ago you could still log in. Mr. Wolf, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Am I late? It's just starting. You're just on time. John, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Holy smokes. I'm fired up already. I can't wait. We had the burritos for dinner. We're all set, lock, stock, and ready to go. And by the way, for those of you that are the Hoops fans, March Madness getting started. Now we sent around an email notification. We put it in our community. So thank you to everybody who joined our bracket challenge. It was free to enter. We had some fun folks joining and playing along with us. And I didn't announce it at the time because I wanted to see how many people would join without announcing it. But we are going to offer up some sort of a prize to the winner who comes out on top. Right now we got a 3-way tie for top spot between Brandon, Jordan, and myself. So right now it's anybody's tournament. Of course, one big upset today really, really got me good, and that was Clemson. Clemson getting knocked out, and oh, that one hurt. Other than that, I'm doing A-okay, but Clemson got me real good. Let's see. Who do you think will score the first goal tonight? Ooh, Morgan, what's up? Darce, how's it going? first goal, who's going to be your first goal scorer tonight? Ooh, who do I want and what does my gut say is two very, very different things. I want Nylander to score so badly. I really do. But I don't know. I think it's going to be Tavares. I want Nylander, but I'm going Tavares. It's going to be that second line. I'm pretty positive that second line is going to get the opening goal. I think it's going to be Tavares. Sam, you're so intelligent. Okay. John, thank you. I have no idea, but I appreciate that. You got Matthews with the first goal. Nice. Going with Domi. Domi's a good pick. Domi's on fire lately. Got to ride that wave. Ride it while he's hot, right? Who else? Who else you taking to get the first goal tonight? Lawton gets some point. Oh, Joel, wouldn't that be nice? Lawton has been, I don't want to say a disappointment because he's playing his role. He's playing his role. And I apologize to the folks watching over on the talk. I know you have a weird camera angle. Maybe I can raise this up a little bit. But there we go. Maybe it's not as awkward. But I appreciate you watching. I know you're a little lower than the other camera. But that's okay. But yeah, Lawton, let's get Lawton going. Let's put him in his position to be successful, right? Lawton is not, fourth line, come on. What we gave up to get him? No. Come on, Scotty boy. We need you. We need you to get going. Dallas feeling the Matty Hattie tonight. Sasham's going with Marner. All right, well, let's see. We got a vote for Willie Domi. Really across the board. We got like single votes. AM34, Tavares, 88. Morgan's going with a whole lot. All right. The other piece of business we have to do, and I got to reach down low, is we got to go with the red light player of the game. Now, last night it was Austin Matthews. Every time Austin Matthews scored, we lit the lamp for him tonight. And you know what? I think tonight, because I feel like Johnny T is going to have a good night, we're going to go John Tavares as the red light player of the game. So every time John Tavares scores, we're going to light the lamp in honor of our ex-captain who is having an unbelievable season. So Johnny Tavares, red light player of the game. Plus, we have a John Tavares redemption that you can use in the chat. So I know a lot of you have been with us for a long time, but for the folks who have not been, if you, and again, this goes more for Twitch and YouTube, you are earning points for being here in the chat. You can check your points by doing ! points, and that will show you exactly how many points you have earned. And then you can do ! redeem and certain keywords to bring up those redemptions. So for example, if you did ! redeem Tavares, that's going to bring up our John Tavares redemption. So it's a fun way that you can play along at home and bring up graphics on the screen all game long. On YouTube and over on Twitch, you do have emojis that you can drop in as well, especially for our channel members. Taylor, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome in. Now, Toronto is going to have their word cut out for them. Now, we know playing on the second night of a back-to-back on the road is always difficult. JT will tie Siller tonight with 484 goals. That would be something. That would be awesome. But we know it is tough. It is tough the second night back-to-back on the road. So Toronto is really going to be in this one. It's going to be tough for them to play a complete 60 minutes, something they have struggled to do all the time. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's see. We could do trades for 2 young gun rookies. Yeah, Andrew, I would do a trade. You let me know. Let me know who you like from that list, my friend. I'd be more than happy to do a trade with you. Todd, what's up? Welcome in. Big game. Mr. Holmgren, welcome in. They're getting ready to do the anthems here. All right, let's switch over. We're going to bring this up. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Ooh, Phantom of the Opera, the closing cast. I don't know why. There we go. Please rise.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, with with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Very nice, very nice. Phantom of the Opera, one of my favorite theatrical plays of all time. Mansla, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Excellent, excellent job. Prep, welcome in. Dior, welcome in. I hope you get tickets. I hope you get some tickets. You're a few moments away. Puck is going to be dropped any minute. But welcome in. Welcome to the show. Sweet, how's it going? Welcome in, Mr. Biggs, Road Warriors. Wayne, welcome in. It's just about time to get going. Fan of the Opera. I've seen it, I don't know, a dozen or more times. I absolutely loved it. The Pantages Theater here in Toronto. Spectacular and always a good time. All right. Time to go, time to drop the puck, time to get playing. You're going to be seeing up here in this screen here where all the shots are coming from, where they're scoring from, all that information. Down here is going to show you where about the puck is moving on the ice, who has possession, and whatnot. Now, because this technology is in close to real time and the broadcast is on a bit of a delay, this will be a little bit ahead, but you'll figure it out. On the far side, down over there, it's going to show you who is on the ice, and what their stat lines are. If you have any questions about anything you see, please do drop it in the chat. The mods will be there to help answer them. But let's play some hockey. The Matthews line out against Zibanejad, Lafreniere, and crew. Black Galley Burrito, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Let's go. Joel saying 4-2. Alexander, welcome in. Are they still? No, unfortunately not, Prep. Phantom here in Toronto shut down, and I believe, was it Harry Potter? That Harry Potter was done out of the old Pantages Theater. They totally had to renovate it for that play. NHL Stats with Chris, welcome in. Welcome to the show. All right, we got a quick whistle off that drop. Timmy Tushu, welcome in. Canada versus Mexico later tonight. Oh, yeah. Matthews on the draw, going to lose this one. Rangers going to back this one up. Dumping it in. Here comes the Ranger forecheck. Rangers want to make an impact quick. Long shot going to be deflected by McCabe into the corner. Tanev going in here after it. He's taking a look. Tanev was looking at the official, trying to see if he could get another assist. Oh, gosh, that was so funny yesterday. Moving this around. Here's Marner. Marner, long pass. That's going to be gloved down. It was behind Zibanejad. Nice picks it up, and he's going to shoot this one in. Shesterkin out to leave it behind the net. Keandre Miller going to carry this one up. Hitting the blue line, hitting the red line, flipping this in. Rangers going from my right across to the left. They're in the blue jerseys tonight. The Leafs are in the whites, and here they come. Bobby McMahon, he's coming in with a shot. That one's deflected high and over the net. 87 miles an hour. Bobby Mack putting it right back down in the corner. Tavares battling, comes right to the Mack. Return of the Mack. He's still battling in the corner. Sorry, I just break out in song every once in a while. Still holding it in. Bobby Mack over to Willie. Big Willie to Bobby Mack with a stab at it. Can't bet it past Shesterkin. Back to the line. A little backhanded pass there by Carlo. That goes to nowhere. And finally, Tavares steals it back. Gives it right back to Carlo. Carlo going to carry it up. Hey, Victoria Dawson, what's going on? Captain America movie is out. Is pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's okay. Here comes Toronto. Robertson in with a great shot. And that's deflected up and out of play. Holy, for a moment, I thought that one went in. Blue Jays picking up the win today, 4-1 over Tampa Bay. By the way, I'm hearing rumblings that there's more talk about Vladdy Guerrero Jr. I know Vladdy initially said no. The deadline is passed. He will not resign, but it sounds like they are getting very, very, very close. So please, Blue Jays, get this done. Give Vladdy what he wants. Off the draw, this back to Benoit. He's trying to keep it in. He can. It's just going to hop over the line. It's coming all the way back. Robertson playing it cross ice. Comes up to the middle. Toronto just going to flip this one in. Domi racing down for it. Making a little dipsy-do in the corner with Zach Jones. Jones going to play this across. Schneider going to work this one up the near side into the zone. Here's a long shot. Stellaris made a save. Bobbled that one as Sam Carrick let it rip. Here comes Lawton. Lawton going to bring this one out. He takes a shot of his own. Shesterkin is going to make that save and hang on. Jared, how's it going? Not so good, Jared. He's making some mistakes. Do we need to chain it right, Dallas? They got to get Vladdy done. They got to. Apparently, they're so close. Jays keep coming up. At this point, you know Vladdy's not coming down. Give him his Mooney. And streamed a bunch of Cirque shows at 8 hours away, totally worth every penny. Oh, crap, that's going to be awesome. 500 million, Wayne, over 15 years. 500 over 15 years, but in comparison to some of the other guys getting 750, 600, it's a steal. This coming around all the way back out. Rangers going to chase this one back. 2 shots for Toronto, 1 for New York. In New York, Toronto's gonna win this one all day. This coming around, Stellaris back to grab this one. Gonna work it ahead. Toronto heads up, skating this one out. Little pass through the middle to Matthews. Matthews coming in, tries to take a shot, didn't get all of it. Coming around to Marner. Marner on the near boards. Gonna put this down in the corner for Nyes. Nyes trying to get it. Matthews coming to help out. Matthews overskated the puck. Now comes to Marner. Marner to Nyes. That one goes through his legs. Nyes regroups in the corner, cycling to Matthews. Matthews juking and jiving, curling behind the net to Marner. Yeah, would like to sleep. I won't, I promise. Nyes trying to bank it off the backside of a player in front. Shesterkin had to be sharp and hang on. Nice creativity there by the youngster, Matty Nyes. By the way, if apparently today is a free ice cream at Dairy Queen Day. I don't know if it's like a coupon online or whatnot, but I know lots of folks heading out to DQ to pick up their free ice cream. Turn on my phone like no button viable. I'll take care of when my tablet's charged. Okay, Wayne, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Wayne, if you close the chat, it's weird on the mobile phone. You have to close the chat, and then you'll get those buttons coming up, and then you could reopen the chat. So you're buying us all DQ. Lala, I wish I could. It might melt by the time it gets to you. But totally, maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully. Rangers off the draw, going to play this one up. Chasing this one in the Leaf zone. Riley going to get back first, and that's going to be an icy call. We don't have Dairy Queen, but we do have an excellent ice cream spot. Oh, nice prep. I don't mind DQ. DQ, it's not bad. Haven't had it for some time. Whoop, let me adjust these screens here.
interesting guy is Brendan Gallagher too. That's
There
a
we
name
go.
that I probably wouldn't have chosen. The other two are kind
Off
of
the draw.
ones that come to
This is
mind.
going to come back around. Rangers going to clear it up again. Tavares, 8 points. His last few games against the Rangers, he's been doing a great job. Here come these Rangers up through the neutral zone, cycling it around, cutting through the middle, working it up. Panarin, a nice little move. Cooley back to the line, trying to work this one up. Rangers cycling it over on that far side. Through the legs of McMahon to the point. Here's Fox with the shot. That one's going wide. Picked up here, back to Fox. Moving it up far side over across. Here's a shot. Stolarz makes the save. Big rebound. Stolarz getting lots of traffic in front of the net. And a high stick makes contact, and they're going to blow this one down. Soucy getting in there. Fox getting in there. Zibanejad. Everybody crouching around. But a nice little move there by Soucy. He was kind of falling, kind of tripped on his own feet, but still got that shot off. And Cooley was right in front. Everyone's working their way to the front of that net. Just raise the price of hot dogs. Right, instead of Looney night, it becomes $5 night. Hey, Duke, what's going on? This is going to come all the way down. Rangers going to chase it back. Holmberg trying to pick up this puck. Cannot do it. Now Domi intercepts the pass. Long shot by Domi. It squeaks by Shesterkin, but just wide of the post. Over to Robertson. Robertson cycling this down low. Back to Domi. Domi to the point. Ekman Larson going to throw it in front, looking for Holmberg for the deflection, and a nice stop there by Shesterkin. So I like what the Maple Leafs are doing. If you take a look over the shot clock, 3 shots there are coming from the distance, from the point. They got 2 right in front of the net, 1 in a weird angle, and 3 kind of across that top. So good shooting there by the Maple Leafs, really mixing it up. And of course, I'm sorry on the talk, you guys can't see those graphics, but if you want to see the extra stuff, come on over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're tapping that screen for us. We certainly appreciate it. There you go, Wayne. Sounds good. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in.
Face-off in the, I think the Rangers wanted it on the other side.
Rangers going to take the draw. Come on, drop it already. Now the other referee's going to blow this one down. There's a lot of confusion. So David Kemp's going to come in to take this one. Lawton gets waved out.
When all is said and done, we hope.
Lawton set to take the, Kemp's set to take this. Come on, this is like the longest face-off ever. Going to win this one back. Ekman Larson sending it into the corner. Lawton coming across, he tries to get it, misses the puck. Lorentz misses the puck. Rangers going to flip this one down. Ekman Larson back to pick it up. He's being watched and now pushed into the boards. Nice forecheck there by Brett Beard. Here comes Toronto back into the Rangers zone. Kemp drops it off. A little flick from the point, goes wide of the net. Kemp going to pick it up, send it around for Lorentz. He lets it go. Carlo sending this one down deep. Lawton having trouble with it. Lawton fighting for it, trying to kick this one free. Comes to Kemp. Kemp, he can't work it. And the Rangers throwing it high. It's going to go over the Leaf defender and down. Carlo had to race back, and he almost gave it away. This around behind for Carlo. Going to use the glass this time. It's going to go out. And then actually, I think it bumped the linesman and went at a play. So this is going to come back into the Leaf zone. Daryl, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm going to take a little pause for the cause. And then they'll be right back. Very, very, very different pace tonight than what we saw last night. Last night's pace was crazy. It is much slower here tonight. Much slower. The pace of that Avs game was lightning. This coming around. Rangers have it behind the net. Nye's going to steal it away. Nye's going. Marner breaking with him. He's going to dump this one in. Shesterkin out to stop it. He misses it. Matthews trying to get up in there. Can't. Rangers going to take it away. Here comes the Rangers. JT Miller going to flip this one in the corner. Going in against Tanev. Number 8 on number 8. Matthew Nye's helping out behind the corner. Pushing some bodies away. Nye's is so good. Nye's still digging in there. Nye's going to take it away from JT Miller. Miller grabs Nye's from behind. Comes to the point. Rangers hold this one in. Keandre Miller going to send this one in. It's there in front. They can't clear it. Now the Leafs do. KP, what's going on? Hard to even say, let's go Rangers. Oh, Crystal, I know it's been tough. It's been tough. But good to see you. Now they're going to take a commercial break. By the way, the Crystal Palace that's in the chat right now, your Universal Studios expert. If you want to see all things Universal, go check her out. The Crystal Palace with Epic Universe slate to open. She's got hotel tours. She's got all the goods on the food, the hotels, you name it. Check her out. The Crystal Palace. Crystal, I cannot wait for you to get in that park. I'm going to live vicariously through you. You might not be able to cheer for the Rangers, but you are a couple of months away. No, don't be. See, you've been busy. You're crushing it. You are absolutely crushing it. We sit together as a family. We watch all your updates. So we are very excited for the park and very excited to see it through your eyes. Andy, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Robbie, what's up? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Oh, this is going to be... Leafs got to get it going. Because I tell you, we got a lot of Ranger fans here, and we got a lot of Ranger friends that are fans. And with how it's going, I don't want to have to answer to them for having a bad Leaf performance. So come on, Toronto. Time to pick it up. Looking sluggish. Absolutely, Scott. Last night was crazy. Last night was such a fast-paced game that I'm not surprised it's a little sluggish. Shots are okay. 5-4. We're about 6 minutes in. 5-4 shots. We'll take that. But it's been very, very sloppy on the ice. Rangers need these points too. They're just 1 point outside of that wild card spot. Rock, what's going on? Go Habs, go. Big game for Montreal. Can they win tonight? Can they keep these Rangers at bay? It is going to be a battle all the way down to the finish line. We are less than a month away from the playoffs starting. Oh, so exciting. Now, these guys, Toronto and New York, have played each other a couple times this year. Rangers won the first one 4-1. Toronto won the second one 3-2. Who's going to win the rubber match here tonight? Off the draw, Maple Leafs going to get it. They're going to send this all the way down the ice. That's going to be another icing call. And it's going to come all the way back. Scott, I do too. I was not expecting that. I expected Holmberg to be up there. I guess they swapped them around. McMahon has good speed. He's got good hands. He really could find himself in a good way. You know, very similar to how Matthew Nyes has secured a nice spot on that top line. I see Bobby McMahon, that same kind of player. This being sent around. Stolar's out to stop this. Antonio going for Montreal, hoping Montreal wins tonight. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. That would be something. Montreal, we had them counted out. We did not think they would be coming all the way in. Here's Benoit sending this one around. Trying to come back. Here's Ekman Larson, a little kick pass. Moving it through. I can't believe my youngster was here playing video games and he's turned them off and he left the controller halfway across the room. Didn't even change the channel for me. This coming around, Rangers throwing this one up and down the ice. Riley with it. That's right now. It's a big dump and chase game. Here's Riley again over to Carlo. Carlo taking a look, moving this one up ice. Holmberg kind of bobbling it. He's still with it. He's back all alone. Someone come back and help out poor homie Holmberg. He's going to now throw this cross ice. Carlo coming back. Domi sending this long pass over to Robertson. It's intercepted. Kreider passing it off. Here's a shot. Stolar's made the save. Big rebound, though. He's having serious problem with his rebound control. Real big problem. Every shot, he's given up big rebounds. This out in the center ice. Rangers going to play it back, and hand pass is going to be called. Yeah, Ethan, that was so funny. Marty St. Louis is doing a fine job. He is. I like what Marty St. Louis is doing. He's doing a really, really good job. Solid job. You know, he's awesome. I like what he's doing. I like what Travis Green is doing. You know, some of these players are becoming very, very good coaches. 12:18 to go here in the first period. 0-0 is the score. 5-5 are the shots.
This is the perfect time. This is 3 and 4 nights here. And you've had 2 of your maybe best games in
Toronto going to dump this one in. Lorenz pinches boards. Keps it in momentarily. Rangers going to bring it to the middle of the ice. Now here they come, far side, dumping it past the Toronto defender Benoit to the corner. Ekman Larson going with the reverse hit, and he's dumped upside down. Got the worst end of that. David Kemp's going to cycle this one. Quick shot, that one goes wide. No Rempe tonight. Rempe, I think, was scared of Maximum Domi. So no Rempe tonight. I don't know what the story is. He did not take warm-ups, so not sure why he is not in tonight's game. They haven't said anything, so not sure what his status is. All right, let's go. 9 hits for the Rangers, none for Toronto.
So just past 8 minutes of this opening period.
What's up, Duke? Crushing it.
Keandre
Keandre Miller with a blast. That one gets knocked down. Down in the corner. Here's Marner, overskates it. Nyes overskates it. Zvanacek going to flip this one up. In the corner is Tanev. Tanev trying to come through. Matthews playing it towards the front of the net. Here comes Toronto. A little chip in pass right on Shesterkin. He's going to glove this one down. Now he's going to play it back up. Rangers coming in 2-on-2. Shot from the slot and a glove save by Shesterkin. That was huge. Holmberg can make... yeah, Peter, I like McMahon a lot more than I like Holmberg. I'll be doing the switches back and forth. Abs, that's the way you got to do it. You'd be excited if you saw an all-Canadian Cup. I would love it, Dawson. I would love nothing more than to see all the Canadian teams. Even Montreal. Even Montreal. We'd love to see all the Canadian teams get in the playoffs. I don't remember the last time that has happened. Certainly an all-Canadian final. That has been forever. Here comes Toronto. Nylander trips up. He's going to dump this one in. The arm shoots up. Penalty coming up here to the Rangers. As William Nylander gets tripped up, the Leafs catch a break. They're going to go to the power play. All right, hang on. I got to run and grab my controller.
Keandre Miller just gets his stick into the skates. Goes
all right.
For the puck, misses
whoa!
It, tries to drop
sliding all over the place.
It's too late. Right into the skate of Nylander. You know, there are times when, okay,
I wanted to put on one of the other games to have it on in the background.
Right 4 for 4
there we go.
In their last 4 opportunities. It
there
was the
we
difference
go.
In the Calgary game.
Now we're set. All right, Keandre Miller goes to the box. The Maple Leafs are going to go with 5 forwards. I assume that's been their MO on the power play as of late. Their power play has been amazing for the month of March. BC, what's going on? Welcome in. We got Nyes, Tavares, Matthews, Marner. Here's Matthews with a shot. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Holy Shesterkin. Matthews with an open net fires this across, and somehow, some way, Shesterkin used the force to pull that one into his foot. What a great save. Great save by Shesterkin. That's why he's making $13 million.
But slid across aggressively and was in a great position.
So Tavares going to come out. Matthews moving into the face-off circle. JDA, what's going on, my friend? Back to the line. Here's Marner with a shot. That one is blocked. The Rangers going to clear this one out and all the way down the ice. Stolarz is going to set this one up here for Marner. Mitchie going to play this one across. Nice aggressive forecheck by the Rangers. Bradley, I was putting on the Panthers and the Blue Jackets here over my shoulder. Always got to keep an eye on what Florida's doing. Willie to the slot for Tavares. A great little stick check there by JT Miller. Probably saved the goal. Back over to Matthews. Matthews taking a look. Down low, back to Matthews. Cross ice. Y'all think Shiesty is a bum. He's not a bum. I mean, he's a rich bum. He's a good goaltender. A very good tender. This coming across. Marner, go Marner. Need for Tim's. Oh, I forgot to make my Tim's picks. Well, there goes my streak. Darth Vader coming in. Did I sense a disturbance in the force? I can't do James Earl Jones. What's up, Vader? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Some shekels from the dark side. Danny, what's going on? Welcome in. Exhausted from work. Oh, my goodness, Jordan. Talk about getting your steps in. This around, gonna rip this around. Toronto trying to hold it in. 34 seconds left on the power play. Here's the B unit. Robertson gonna work this one up. Toronto breaking right back in. Gonna drop this one. Hey, Thomas, what's going on? Rangers gonna steal again. They're gonna flip this one all the way down the ice. Stolarz setting it up behind the net. 14 seconds to go. Last call on the power play. Somebody maybe want to take a shot. Here comes Matthews up the gun. He's going to make a nice little toe drag move, bringing it in. Sharp angle. Puts it behind the net to McCabe. Jake McCabe, little drop pass for Nylander to Matthews. Over across. Here's a shot. It's there in the slot. And the Maple Leafs are all around the perimeter. That's it. Power play has expired. Nylander in the high slot. Nice move. He gets taken down again in the slot. No call this time. He's slow to get up. And the Rangers going to send this one all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Nylander in the middle of the ice gets the puck, and he's kind of hog-tied and tackled. And no call. But a nice little dangle comes across. Absolutely deked out Fox. Fox reverse throws the stick back, gets it between the legs, and takes down Willie. But the one thing I like about this team right now, we saw it yesterday, we're seeing it today. They're not whining and crying when they don't get a call. They just get up and they jump right back in. Let's keep that one going. Let's keep that attitude moving. Off the draw, back to the line. Riley has the stick up. He shoots, and that one is knocked aside. I'm lost trying to engage with Streamlabs. Joel, what commands are you putting in? Let me scroll back. So you don't have to put bet. You can just do exclamation mark points, and then there's different redeem commands. But we don't have the bet one open. The gamble command is only for channel members. There's a reverse hit, knocks David Kempf down. Puck going to come out in front. Harold, what's going on? Welcoming. Quick question: is there a March Madness in Canada? Not really. At least not that I know of. We watch your March Madness. We watch the NCAA. The universities here do have something similar, but I have no idea what it's called or how they do it. Here's a shot right on, and Stolarz is going to make that save. Oh, Taylor, nice. That's sweet. Our good friend Dina B is a travel agent here. You'll see her in the chat. D's Destinations, travel agent extraordinaire. If you want to go to Disney, Universal, hit up a cruise, D's Destinations. She's our travel agent we recommend here and does a great, great job. Holy man, what a start. What a start. It's a slow start, but shots are coming. Shots are 9-9, no score yet. And again, we're just over halfway. We got about 8 minutes left to go in this first period. Is close to Mark Matt. That's true. Especially come playoff time, right? Nurse trip to the Bahamas. I can fill the airplane for sure. Dallas, she will book it for you. She's done a couple sweet trips, big group trips. Leo, what's going on? Welcome in. William, how's it going? She's done some good group trips, some good Disney trips. She's I get jealous. I kind of eavesdrop, and I always ask, "What are you booking? What are you booking?" I look at these resorts. I'm like, I want to go there. I want to go there. I have to get her to send me on an NHL tour. Got to go check out some of these other rinks. There you go. There you go. That's right. If you're playing the virtual slots, they are tough. But if you win, you could win big. The virtual slot machine. Never been to Cuba. Been to the Bahamas once. That's really it. Loved my time in the Bahamas. It was great. Oh, John, I'm sorry. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Go Leafs, go. Absolutely, William. By the way, coming up after tonight's stream, after tonight's game, it's our members-only post-game hangout. So channel members, make sure you come over after the game to our post-game hangout. Have some fun. Been to Nassau, Bahamas. Yeah, Tyler, it is awesome there. When we were over in the Bahamas, we were at the Sandals there in Nassau, and it was some of the best food I've had while traveling. So fantastic food. This time around, 7:47 to go. Bobby Mack pitching up, playing defensively. Going to draw this one out over to McCabe. McCabe played it back into the corner. This wrapped around.
led the Leafs last
It's
night,
great.
25,
Nice, very us.
42.
Thomas, it was many years ago, so I don't know. Here's Tavares, he scores, and I called it. I said JT would get the first goal. The Maple Leafs do it, and it's ex-Capitan John Tavares. Oh, I love when I pick him right. There it goes. As we're talking about traveling, John Tavares travels the length of the ice. A little give and go. He plays this one, gets it back in a shot glove side, and Shesterkin just misses it. Give to McCabe, get it from Johnny. Toronto, he heard us make the selection, and he puts it in. John Tavares, that's right, that's right. Drop those red lights in the chat. Drop those red lights in the chat. John Tavares cracks it open. Boom.
54th on the all-time scoring list.
54th on the all-time scoring list.
And now 2
Wow.
points away from 1100. Zach Jones lofts that back.
This
into
coming
the
around,
zone.
Tavares,
Jake
his
McCabe
28th of the year
by Tavares at 12:30.
from McCabe. Oh, they're giving Nylander an assist as well on there.
They get the first goal.
You hear the booze even here. It's not too far from the island.
Tavares getting booed. That's
They
funny.
still do the whistle here and say Potvin sucks too, even after all those years.
Good job, Leafs. Way to crack that one open.
Because he left the island.
Here comes Marner. Marner bringing it down. Going to dump this one in. Chasing it. Still choking the playoffs. Probably, Noah. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's Marner's shot. That's going to go just wide.
Watched by Matthews.
Nice. Gets tripped up. Nice was kind of lying there like, what just happened? Now he's back up. Playing this one around. John Tavares. Love it. 6 minutes to go. 10-9 the shots now. 1-0. Toronto. Jake McCabe and William Nylander picking up those assists. Here come the Rangers in over the line. Going to carry this one across. Trying to steal this one away. Kemp doing an excellent job in here along the boards. Toronto's going to come away with it. Nice hustle. Chipped up and chasing this one down is Scott Lawton. Lawton playing this into the slot. No Leaf player is there. The only place I don't recommend is supermarkets. Oh, yeah, I haven't been there. We did go off property on the Bahamas. It was beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful. They're going to go to commercial break. John Tavares makes it 1-0 Toronto. Bermuda's less than 3 hours from Pearson. Leo, see, those are my kind of trips. You know, anything that's like 2.5 hour, 3 hour flight is perfect. You know, I'm not a huge fan of flying, so like those 5 hour trips start to bother me, especially if you do Vegas and you take the overnight flight back. You know, it's kind of touchy, it's hit or miss. But yeah, I loved it over there. James, what's going on? Welcome. And why do Leaf fans love and want Austin Matthews so much when he's not a playoff performer? James, I think he is. Of all the players we have, Matthews, outside of some of the injuries he has, I think Matthews has done okay in the playoffs. Trading with someone, he's not a guy you trade. I like Toronto, but man, get rid of Matthews. Nah, I think so. And thank you for the follow, James. I appreciate it. Matthews is a guy who, listen, last year he had some injuries, but let's play this one out. Let me see if we can pull it up here real quickly. Do I still have it here? Let's see if I can pull this up here real quickly. So let's go Austin Matthews. Let's take a look at this over his playoffs. So here we go. Last year in the playoffs, so last year he had 4 points in 5 games, not great, right? But he was injured. The year before, he had 11 points in 11 games, 5 goals, 6 assists. The year before, 9 points in 7 games. So he's been about a point a game performer in the playoffs. So that's considering, you know, he's always going against the other team's better players to be a point a game player. That's pretty good. You know, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Point a game in the playoffs. You know, Matthews is still a guy, if I'm in a playoff pool, he's going within the first couple of picks for sure. He's still a first round pick. Oh, good, John. Glad to hear it. A long cruise on a sub. A cruise on a sub. I don't know if we can book you a submarine trip. I don't think that's on the travel agent portal. As but must visit Tasmania, one of the most beautiful places in Australia. Phil, I would love to go to Australia at some point. I would absolutely love to get down there. I did have some family that did an Australia trip several years back, and same thing. They said it was absolutely incredible, but that is a long haul. Yeah, McKinnon, Tavares, Ovechkin, and Gonzaga in the parlay. Here it comes off the draw. Going to bring this one out. Oop, let me take the break off. Back around. We're about 5:15 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Maple Leafs. Here's a long shot. Nice save by Solars. This one is picking up, dropping it all the way down to the red line. Nylander throwing a hit. Here's a shot by McMahon right on. Shurkin had to make a nice save there. It's bad enough we might lose Marner after the season. Yeah, that Marner situation is making me nervous. Took 18 hours for my month. 18 hours. Wow. This coming back around. I did one overseas trip many years ago. That was about 11 or 12 hours. And that had me maxed out. With the way my back and shoulder is today, I don't know if I could take it. Here comes Miller bringing it up. Rangers going to flip this one down in the corner. Tavares. Excuse me, not Tavares. Who is that? Oh, the camera panned. I can't see anyways. Rangers going to bring this one all the way back in their own zone. They're going to set this one up. Rangers looking to go. Dumping this one in. Down in the corner. Coming around. Domi going to play this one back. Leafs regrouping. There we go. Hey, I can see. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. This is going to be flipped down. Forecheck. Barely moving here for the Maple Leafs. 13 hours, my longest. Vancouver to Shanghai. I'd love to go to both those places, Vancouver and Shanghai. Here comes Toronto back in the zone. Matthews dropping it off. Here's a shot. Shesterkin with the blocker going to deflect that one up and out of play. Shesterkin doing a really nice job controlling these pucks. As they're coming in, he's using his different pads to direct this puck up into the netting or into the corners. That is a very important skill as a goaltender, to be able to control those shots so you don't play them right back out in the middle of the ice. 20 shot attempts for the Leafs, 17 shot attempts for the Rangers. But 11-10 are the shots. We got 3:43 remaining here in the first. Face off in the Rangers zone. Off the draw, bringing it back. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked. Where is it? Behind Shesterkin. Matthews there to pick it up. He's going to play this in the slot. Big shot there by Marner. Really stepped into that one. McCabe pinching up. Going to play this to Nyes in the corner. Nyes coming up. He's fighting for this one. Nyes pulling it away. Nyes trying to come in front to Marner. Couldn't do it. That one is stolen. And the Rangers going to flip it up. Marner bats it out of the air. That's going to be a glove pass. We'll get another face-off coming up. Thomas says Ovi scored. Oh, so what is he, 7 away now? 7 away for Ovi. We're going to go through all the out-of-town scores at intermission. We're going to see what's doing around coast to coast and how those scores could impact these standings. Off the draw, Stolar's going to tip this one. Hey, Ed, what's going on? Welcome in. Good evening, Leafs Nation. The nation is dancing on its feet right now after last night and a lead here early in this game. Round in the corner, trying to play it up. David Kempf trying to cut that man off. Down in the corner, this taken away. Toronto in the high slot. Back to Carlo. Carlo, give and go, gets it back. Little wrist shot from the point. Looking for a deflection, and that didn't come. Rangers going to play this up again, and this one comes out. Carlo going to settle it down, sending it right back in far side. Schneider back to pick this one up for the Rangers. He's going to set it up here. Here's Parsonen. He's going to turn this one over. Kemp stopped it, and it comes to the line and out. Go, Ovi, go. Now back to the Leafs. Ovi is, man, he's just turning on the Jets. Down in the corner, Tavares in on the forecheck. Your goal scorer, Tavares, trying to play it around. Rangers take it away from him. Here's Panarin, the bread man. He's dancing. He's got Tavares all over him, hacking and whacking. Tavares is lucky he didn't take a penalty there. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Welcome in. Playing this one around. Toronto going to steal. Here comes Willie. Willie coming in. Willie on the move. Drops it for Tavares. Tavares to the line. This one played down to the corner. Shesterkin, he's going to set this one up. Hey, Onyx, welcome in. 1:47 to go. If you're just coming in, smash that thumbs up for us. We appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to join us all season long. This coming out, Rangers going to bring it right back in. 1:30 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Maple Leafs. Back to the line, Toronto on the move. It's Robertson, Nicky Robertson. Going to slide this one in for Holmberg. Holmberg, he's going to get bumped in the corner. Holmberg digging at it with his skate. Rangers going to peel it away. Domi was waiting for it. Long pass is going to get knocked down, and they're going to call it a high stick. I don't think Riley's stick was up that high.
1:10 to go in the period.
I remember back a few years ago.
But holy moly. Toronto pressing, we love it. Prep still, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Prep. Was going to right, you said, but once you said it, it did not. Wow, good call. Prep, I hope you feel better. Having nerve pain, having tooth pain sucks so much. Yes, BC, I do. I know him for sure. We talk, him and I talk not often, but every once in a while. It's going to be flipped down the ice. Chip through. Back around behind the net. Jacob, what's up? Go Leafs, go. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. They scored. Oh, no. This is just a seeing eye shot. Finds a way through. Oh. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Good work here by the Rangers, just working it around. A shot from the top of the point. I think this was deflected. I don't think this was clean in. The shot looks like it was deflected twice. So did Kreider get a piece, or was it Carlo? Oh, they were off screen, so hard to see. It was deflected once right after the shot, and it was deflected again right in front of the net, but I just can't tell if it was Kreider or Carlo that got that tip on it, but we're all tied up. With 40 seconds to go, the Rangers tie this one up. He didn't see it at all, Jesse. He didn't see it at all. That one, he was set for the original shot. The ricochets didn't even budge, so you know he didn't see it. Couldn't pick it up off those ricochets. Yeah, Jesse, that was a great goal by Tavares earlier on. 18 seconds to go. That's going to be an icing call. So right now they do have it to Borgen. We'll have to see if this does get changed.
Defensive play, and then there's his fourth goal.
So we'll give it to Borgen right now.
Come to a new team and get acquainted.
So I'm sure this will change.
It looked like the Leafs would get out of the first period, a great period.
Leafs,
instead, the Rangers
Leafs, they're doing it to us again. 17 seconds to go. Off the draw. Toronto going to put it in the corner. Bobby McMahon to Tavares. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. That one scores. It went through and it's in. I thought that went wide. The way it looked, it went wide, but it was in the net. Bobby McMahon is going to get the goal.
A similar type of play.
Bobby Mack with the Big Mac attack. He was in the corner. He fought this for Tavares. The shot from the point came. I thought this was going wide, but he gets the stick up and just deflects this one down. Holy moly, this was going wide, but Bobby Mack gets the stick on it and tips this one. Holy smokes, bang, bang play. You saw the flight of the puck, and I'm like, oh, that's going wide. Great deflection there.
That goal coming 38 seconds after Borgen had tied it. And Jake McCabe has a...
All right, so then Toronto, I got to type this in quick. McMahon getting his 19th. Will get the assists up thereafter, but Toronto, right at the end, they're going to tie this one up. They're going to take the lead after the Rangers tied this one up. Holy, the second line has showed up tonight for sure. Man, why didn't I place those bets? Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut. All right, let's go to the intermission. Let's break this one down. All right, get these stats up here. And again, sorry to the folks watching on the talk. You're not going to see all these graphics. But if you want to see all the graphics, come on over to YouTube. We got them there for you. Noah's like, I've had enough with sports. Forget the sports. I'm going to watch the theater instead. What a first period. Hey, remember last night when I almost choked to death on stream? That was fun. All right, your goal scorers. John Tavares, his 28th from McCabe and Nylander. Will Borgen is 5th from Susie and Brodzinski. And then Bobby Mack just put it in for his 19th of the year. Good sloppy period, but a good period for Leaf fans. Leaf Nation, we are happy as could be. Brent, it is 2-1. 2-1 Toronto. 14 shots by the Leafs in that opening frame. That's good. We'll take that. 11 shots by the Rangers. 15 hits, though, for New York. 7 hits by Toronto. Face-offs pretty close. 14-13. Toronto goes 0 for 1 on the power play. They played a clean period, so Rangers did not get a power play opportunity. 8 giveaways for New York. 5 for Toronto. And 5 is kind of my limit, right? 5 is kind of my limit for the first period. So I'm happy with that number. No takeaways for the Leafs. 2 for the Rangers. 6 block shots for Toronto, 7 for the New York Rangers. And overall, it was quite nice to see. They did an excellent job. I mean, the second line really is your star of that period. I mean, they were absolutely awesome. Nylander, 6:33 of ice time. Marner, 6:22. Matthews, 6:15. Tavares at 6 minutes. Bobby McMahon, 5:34. I don't recall a time when Nylander led a period in ice time, but those guys all with 8 and 9 shifts. Nylander with a point. Tavares with 2 points, a goal and an assist. McMahon with a goal. Nylander with a point. They're all +2, doing a nice job. 3 shots for Bobby McMahon so far, so we'll take that. Tavares has got a shot, a block, a hit as well for Bobby McMahon. So that line is doing awesome. And we talked about it last night. You know, the first line and the third line have been coming through. It was time for the fourth line and the second line to step up. Well, the fourth line won it for Toronto last night, and it's been all second line here. So you're getting scoring from all over the place. You are getting scoring from different groups, and they are really moving it around. Hey there, Leafs fan. What's up? Welcome in. Now, from a defensive standpoint, this is where things concern me right now in this first period. Morgan Rielly, who's played 7:27, he leads all defenders. Ekman Larson at 7 minutes. Carlo at 6.5. McCabe at 5. Tanev at 5. Benoit at 5, or I should say 5.5 for those guys. I don't like to see Rielly with that much time. He's had 12 shifts. I want Rielly at about 5.5 minutes in the first period. We talked about it yesterday. When he starts leading the way with big time minutes, it becomes a problem for him later on in the game. All right, let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard because there is so much going on around the league. Washington is up 1-0 on the Flyers. And, of course, we heard it, talked about it in the chat. Alex Ovechkin, his 35th of the season. And he puts him, what is the count? 7 now? 7 goals away? Is that the Ovechkin watch? Let's see. 7 goals away for Alex Ovechkin. I mean, that is wild. Can I take this little graphic? Can I do that? What are the odds that this would work? Can I try something here? Do you guys and gals mind if I take a moment to try and guinea pig this one together? Let me see. What are the odds we can make this happen? It would be pretty funny if we did. Let's see. Let's see if I can make this happen here on the fly. Talk about NHL on the fly. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to take a moment and see if I can stretch. I might have to slide this here. This is going to be Pretty good work to do this on the fly. We're just going to take this like this. We're going to take this like this. Now I have no idea if this will update automatically or whatnot, but we're just going to drop this down here and make this bigger. You can't see what I'm doing because I have it in preview mode. Come on, come on. Nope, we got to go here. Oh, nope, that's not what we want. That's what we want. There we go. We drop this here. Perfect. Boom. There it is. The Great 8 chase. We'll just leave that there. 7 goals to go for Alexander Ovechkin. I mean, absolutely wild. Angela, how's it going? Welcome. You're going next Tuesday to the game. Awesome. I hope you have a great time. I hope you got some good seats. Joshua, hello there. Welcome in. All right, so let's go to that out-of-town scoreboard now that we got that up there on the board. 0-0 Panthers and Blue Jackets. That one has implications on both sides in the Atlantic and in the wild card race. Devils, they're up 1-0 over the Calgary Flames. The Flames are desperate for points, and right now they can't buy points. The Devils are up 1-0. The Avalanche beating up the Ottawa Senators 4-0 in that first period. Wow. I mean, the Avs are just so furious in the loss to Toronto that they are taking it out on the Sens tonight, and that is not good news. Ovi could do it before the end of the season. He certainly could. He certainly could. The Islanders are up 1-0 over Montreal. So the Canadians struggling. So everybody who needs points tonight, Montreal, Ottawa, Calgary, all trailing in their games so far. Florida Panthers, zeros on that board. So we're going to be watching these games as they continue to play on. JT better than Matthews, McMahon. Wow, Peter. Bold statement, Peter. I'm not so sure, but hey, we'll allow the opinion. All right. Now, I know we talked the other day, we were talking some hockey cards, and I kind of said I would break out a couple of the cards that I had. We talked about Johnny Gaudreau. We got the Johnny Gaudreau Young Guns here, graded 9.5. So there's the Johnny Gaudreau. That one is up for sale. And I have the Johnny Gaudreau Future Watch. So with the auto, that one also graded a 9.0 for the card and a perfect 10 on the autograph. So there's a Johnny Gaudreau autograph Future Watch card. So those both up for sale. If you're interested, if you collect hockey cards and you collect graded cards, send me an email, let me know, and we can talk. The other card I have up today, this is a little bit of a special one. This is an O-Pee-Chee Marquee Rookie Rainbow. So it's a rainbow variant, extremely rare. This is number 35 of 100, a 9 mint card, Mitch Marner. So Mitch Marner, the rainbow, and you'll see on the back there, it is out of 100. Nope, there it is under my thumb. So 35 out of 100. We got the Mitch Marner rainbow up for sale as well. So a couple of hockey cards. If you're interested, if you're a collector, send me an email and we can talk. Always up for trades as well. I do have a Connor McDavid graded 9.5 if you're looking for that as well, but that one is locked away. Yeah, I don't take that one out all too often. Holy smoke. So I promised I would show those on stream, so I wanted to make sure I had those here for tonight. Let's see. Okay, so coming up in period number 2, what does Toronto have to do or continue to do here moving forward? Step 1, they got to keep moving the puck, keep their feet going. What's going to happen now? And Toronto's a better second period team, but on the second night of a back-to-back, what's going to happen is they're going to start to slow. The legs are going to get heavy. They're going to start to slow down. They have to keep pushing. They have to keep the feet moving. If they keep the feet moving, they keep the puck at their own end, they're going to get some opportunities offensively. Now, when they're in their own zone, smart passes. If you get it in the middle of the ice, put it towards the boards. We've already seen today a couple of passes up the middle, very, very dangerous passes. They need to keep the puck towards the boards. You don't want to give the Rangers a chance to intercept in the middle of the ice. So from the defensive side, protect your net, pucks to the outside, pucks to the perimeter, and get those out. Keep your legs moving, like I said, number 2. And then number 3, from the offensive zone, you want to save energy. You want to conserve energy. What's the best way of doing that when you're on the offensive zone? Is it stick handling through 5 guys on your own trying to score? No. It's use your defenders. If you have that puck and you're in the corners and you got nobody open in front of the net, nobody at the slots, pass it back and use your defense. Shots from the point matter. And that is, my keys for this Leaf team to continue to do well here in this game. They got to score more. That's right, Varius. In order for the Leafs to win this game, they need to score more goals than the Rangers. That's really funny. Let's see here. Pass, shoot, and take a chance. That's right. You know what? Taking risks is okay. And that goes for everything we do. It's okay to take risks. Don't sit back and just, sit back and do nothing. Make the plays, take some risks. You got 5 binders of hockey cards you don't need. Oh, wow, Joshua. What kind? Is it like all base cards and stuff in your binders? I have that too. I got boxes and boxes and binders full of base cards that, base cards just really they're fun for collecting. They're not worth, investing in. I'm starting to get boxes and boxes of my own personal collection of cards I wanted to collect. And now I'm at the point where it's like, should I start moving them? But it's such a pain in the butt to move them. You could post them on eBay, but then you'd lose a big percentage. You could go through Facebook, but everybody on Facebook, tries to, get you to go super, super low, beyond reasonable market value. They're such a pain. You can't take them to a card store to sell them because they'll give you, half of what they're worth. It's crazy. Can I have Johnny Hockey
go
for McMahon Young Guns? No, I wouldn't do that, Andrew. I wouldn't do that. The Johnny Hockeys are probably going for about 200 each. So I would do, I would probably, I don't think I would do it for those, but they're probably about 200 a piece for those. So, and that's a deal. I think I would do 400 for the pair for those. The values for those go up and down. I haven't really looked lately to see what the recent sales are, but last time I looked, they were going for about 500 for the pair. So I said I would do 400. I could take a look again and see what the most recent ones are, but that's kind of where my eyes are for the Goudreaus. Section 313, 9, seats 10, 11. Those are decent seats. 313, you're going to be with some lively folks up there. You're going to be with some lively, rowdy folks. 9th is going to be a great spot. Francis coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Francis. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. DJ hitting that follow as well. Thank you for that. I have a Samwell Young Guns. I got one too. They're not worth anything. First time here so far. I like the visuals. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Francis. We do things a little differently here. We like to have a whole lot of fun. We're going to bring the best game that we can, and we have a good time doing it. So thank you for subbing and welcome into our community. Lots of Leaf fans, lots of all fans here. Can't score if you don't shoot. That's right, Williams. Absolutely. Pinnacle. Oh, my Sasham. I remember Pinnacle. Pinnacle was great. What are Habs fans doing here? Oh, Francis, I have so many responses to that, but I'm going to be nice. We'll wait till the next time Toronto and Montreal play, which could be in the playoffs. Wouldn't that be something? Some of my older brother. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joshua. And they're not. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, some of those you got to hang on to. You got to hang on to those for sure. Priceless, worthless, same thing. I have an Aki Berg. Oh my goodness. I would take it. An Aki Berg rookie card. I love those. Love those so much, the old ones. Got a Terry. Oh, nice, Joshua. You got the gritty one. Oh, would like to sleep. Sweet. I love when they did those mascot Young Guns. Those are great. Raymond with the callback. I'm leaving that alone. Leaving that all alone. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, Peter Forsberg rookie and Yager rookie. Nice. First of all, Peter Forsberg And unfortunately, there's a lot of people today who don't remember Peter Forsberg and him playing. Forsberg was ridiculous. I mean, he was so good, so good. Doug Gilmore. Yeah, I got my Doug Gilmore O-Pee-Chee rookie. I also got a Brett Hall rookie. I got my Brett Hall graded. I have a Steve Yzerman rookie and my Dougie Gilmore. I got to send those two off to be graded, but I've never sent anything off on my own to get graded. Most of the ones I got graded, I did them during the show when they were in Toronto a number of years ago. But I've never actually submitted them on my own from home. So I'm little nervous about that. Jay, what's up? Welcome. You ready for my, oh my goodness. Jake, could you imagine? There's no way. First of all, I'm still surprised that he signed in Florida. And, you know, more of the story of what was going on in Boston was starting to roll out. And it was kind of like, I don't know if, you know, I thought at first Marshy was going to go right back to Boston. But as the story is kind of unfolding and more of, you know, how the negotiations come out and how things changed around in Boston, I'm not so sure he's going to be so quick to run back there. Wouldn't it be a slap in the face if he came to Toronto? If you were Toronto, would you give him a chance? Would you try and sign him back for 1 year? That would be crazy. I got to scroll back. They're coming in fast and furious. You got a Willie Nylander. Yes, Joshua, nice. A Michael Nylander. I have a Michael Nylander card as well, but it's kind of, I don't think it's worth anything. Hope for the best. Gotta hope for the best. Rumor is that he wants to sign with an original 6 plus be close to Boston family, which pretty much means Montreal, only a 40-minute flight. Well, hey, Toronto's not that far from Montreal. Okay, let's face it. And sorry, Habs fans, I know you're in here, but as a Leaf fan, I'm not allowed to be, you know, say anything nice about Montreal. You know, I already dislike Montreal so much that if Marchand went there, it would be like the ultimate. It would be like, how much more could I dislike a franchise? That would be crazy. You're staying at the Hilton Hotel and celebrating your birthday for Friday. Angela, awesome. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing time. Hilton's a nice hotel, so have a great time at the hotel. Enjoy the hockey game. That's always going to be fun. And just have the best time. Hey, Meadows, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's get set for period number 2. Sasham, you live in Montreal. Sasham, can you imagine walking around the street seeing a Montreal Canadian Marchand jersey? It would be so weird. All right, let's get set. Let me see if I can bring this graphic over to the other screen. All right, let's go. Period number 2 coming up. I got to see, where can I drop this? This great 8. Where can I drop this? Right across my face. That's a great spot for it.
Might be a milestone night we've already seen.
Let's see. That's too small.
Yeah, amazing to get to 1100 for
I will just stick it over here.
Again, another productive season goal.
You guys get the idea.
28. You look at just chipping in.
Okay, here we go. Period number 2. Time to start it up. Grip those sticks. Keep it going, Toronto. Get those legs going. We talked about it. Keep the legs moving. Puck to the perimeter and shots from the point. That's all you have to do. Christopher, what's going on? Montreal signs Marchand. I'm burning their bar. Christopher just saying it like it is. Rick, what's going on, buddy? All right, here we go. Rangers first puck. They're going to turn this over. Here's Matthews. Matthews with it. He's going to send it around. Marner down low. Marner at the half board's going to kick it over to Nyes. Nyes tried to go to McCabe. That one is intercepted and knocked all the way down. Oh, yeah, I got to update that McMahon goal. Got to give the assists on the ticker. Stolar's down around watching this puck. Matthews taking his man into the boards. From McCabe and Tavares. This coming around to the point. Nyes with it. He's going to feed this across. Marner took it off the inside skate. Couldn't kick it up to his stick. Here come the Rangers. Rangers turning, bringing this one up ahead. Into the zone. Marchand has an outfitter's. Does he really? I didn't know that. In the corner, Rangers with this one. Rangers still looking to bring it to the line. Little handoff. Little miscommunication there. And now this one is dumped around. Back over to Fox. Fox playing to the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. Great save, and the Rangers score. Oh, Panarin is going to put it in. Stolarz went down and kicked this puck out. And remember how I talked about how important it is as a goaltender and how Shesterkin was doing a great job kind of redirecting the puck to the places of the ice where nobody was there? Well, Stolarz goes down in the butterfly, takes this one off his pad, and kicks it out right to Panarin, who grabs the rebound and buries it in. We said Stolarz was having a tough time with rebound control tonight, and that is exactly another instance. A bad rebound that's kicked right to the stick of Panarin, and Panarin is going to put this one in. All of a sudden, we're tied at 2s. Exactly what we talked about Toronto not doing. They did, and they didn't get some help there from the goaltender. Toronto with a high slot, a shot coming to the side of the net. They're not even going to let me type this in fast enough. Trocheck and Fox picking up the assist on Panarin's 31st. Toronto at the line. Tavares going to keep this one in. Momentarily now it comes out. Tavares again at the red line. And the Rangers are going to peel it away from him. Luckily, Leafs defense was right there. Bobby Mack is going to send it up far side. Tavares going to run this one in. He's chasing it. Still not worried. That's right. Have the faith. Gotta believe. 3 shots in this period so far for the Rangers. Here comes New York, setting it up from behind their own net, working it down. Deflected right on Stolarz. Look out! Stolarz playing this one away from Brodzinski. Dangerous little play, but was able to get it free. Maple Leafs going to flip this one to the line. Nick Robertson has it. Now he's going to put this one down deep. Here comes the forecheck. Domi in there. Holmberg in there, but they can't get it. Rangers going to flip it. It's actually going to go up and at a play. My goodness. So a nice little draw, and it was a great shot. Stolarz was in nice position, but he just kind of kicked that right out to Panarin. That was one he should have held on to. I've confirmed the goal. They're cursing from the other room. Nice, Dallas.
Fox with his 300 NHL assist.
We were talking about Panarin.
Off the draw, Leafs going to win this one in the Ranger zone. Here's a shot. That goes just wide. Down in the corner. Leafs going to pull away as Shesterkin going to set this one up. Rangers setting it up, long pass through. Francis, I love the positivity. It's all about the power of positivity. Francis has it in loads. Going to go off the glass, bringing this one down to the red ice. Red line. McMahon couldn't chip it past. Rangers bringing it right back in. This one is shot, and it's going to go up and at a play, hitting the mesh. Just a couple of ticks off the clock, a couple of minutes gone. Rangers seem to have the legs right now. Toronto a little bit slow. A little bit slow off the hop, but they'll get back into it. Anthony, not yet. They have to get those pucks going. They gotta get those pucks in their teeth. Leafs not re-sign Tavares. Bring in past to him. Christopher, not on my watch. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I'd love to know what Pasta is thinking with all the moves Boston's made. This coming around at the side. Rangers sending it across down to the blue line. This playing right back in. Behind the net. Trying to work this one through. Lafreniere. Nice little stick handling. Gets it back to the line. They can't hold it in. Toronto trying to push it back. They cannot do it. Here they come right back in. Long shot. This time Stolarz is going to grab it with the glove and hang on to it. Beverly, what's going on? Bev, I hope you're doing okay. Well, welcome in. John, so sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope you're doing all right. Glad to have everybody here. Yeah, make sure as you're coming in, you drop that like, hit that thumbs up for us. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button or that follow button, depending on where you're watching. Back to the line. Fox has this one. Imagine the power play you have. It would be a good power play. We have 2 good power play units. But I couldn't bring myself to cheering every game for those 2. Here's McMahon coming in. Nice pass from Nylander. McMahon trying to feed it back in front for Tavares. It's there in the slot. Nylander with the backhand, and that trickles wide. Bobby McMahon. He gives this to Tavares. Tavares in the corner. Circling around. Long pass to McCabe. He shoots that. That's knocked down. Nylander. No, it's Tavares. He scores again. You know what it is? You know what it is? The red light player of the game.
He's just been spectacular. Tavares and McMahon do the job in the corner.
There it is, John Tavares, his 2nd of the game. Oh, he gives it to McMahon. McMahon and Tavares, boy, are they clicking. They are loving playing with each other. My goodness, JT fired this one up. McMahon, he's in there. He's getting it going. Tavares, right place, right time. Tavares, 18 goals, 53 points in 60 games versus the Rangers. There it is. Varias bringing up the John Tavares graphic. Absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. That is huge. JT. What happened to my little ticker here? There we go. They're pressing. Rangers looking to come back, looking to make it happen again. They're pressing. Toronto's got to come back and play some D. Tavares can't do all the work. Number 29. What a night he is having. Prep coming in with the super chat. Chat full of hurting people tonight. Oh, that's true, Prep. Thank you for the super chat. Stick taps for Prep and stick taps for all the injuries for folks here in the chat. We hope that you all feel better and get better soon. Here's a blast from the point. Stolar is going to hang on to this one. And there's some stick jockeying in front. Some jousting going on. Holmberg is tied up in there as well, waiting for the assist to be posted. Brodzinski and Holmberg tied up there. Benoit was going at it. Good protection in front of the net. Oh, Christopher. JT, 1.1K points. He's doing absolutely amazing. What a season for John Tavares. Absolutely wild. Feeling froggy, what's going on? Send the injured to the farm team. Open the bench for healthy players. There you go. He just scored again, Jay. Come on. Are you kidding me? He just scored again? No. Come on. I gotta. No, he didn't. You're pulling my leg. Brendan James guard. Oh my goodness. When I can't, I will super. No, Francis, we're just happy to have you here. It is not required at all. I very much do appreciate it, though. I appreciate all the super chats, the memberships. It helps us out tremendously, but not required at all. But I will say thank you in advance and appreciate it when you can. This coming around. Will we get a JT Hattie tonight? So McMahon and McCabe getting those assists. Let me add this. McMahon having a good night. McCabe having a good night. The Mix are doing it again. Here comes Toronto. 13:55 to go. 3-2. Yeah, feeling froggy. Probably. Hey, Krista, what's going on? Welcome in. Down low in the corner. Trying to come in the slot for Matthews. And that one is knocked down. Oh, Matthews came real close there. Here comes Miller. Miller going to flip this in the corner around Riley. Riley going to get there first, sending it all the way down. Matthew Nyes is going to get there first to negate the icing call. Nyes putting it in front for Matthews. That one is picked off by Fox. Back over to Nyes. Nyes taking a look. Going to cycle it down to Matthews. Back up to the point. A hard pass. Nyes couldn't control that one. Toronto going to back this one all the way up. Matthews sending it down right on Shesterkin. Shesterkin, he's going to pass that one all the way down the ice. Benoit misses it. Stolar says no to let his teammates know. No icing call. Ekman Larson back to pick it up, giving it to AM34, who had some nice moves last night. Here's Benny, going to move this one up, and Toronto on the move. Nylander going to send this one down low. Shesterkin out to play this one around. Nylander cutting it off. Good to see Nylander getting in the corners. Puck is going to come out, held in again by Tavares. Little backhand pass to Nylander, and he shoots that wide. McMahon to JT is the new Marner to Matthews. Is it the new Oates and Hall? Adam Oates and Brett Hall from back in the day? Hall and Oates. Stretch pass, trying to hit Tavares. That one is tipped in. He couldn't control it. This coming all the way back down. 3-2, 12:20 to go here in period number 2. Riley back with it. He's going to play this one around. Over to McCabe, going to back it up. Standing behind Stolarz, regrouping. David Kemp is cycling. McCabe's got 3 assists tonight. He's assisted on each Leaf goal. This is going to be played up. It's going to be knocked down. Here's a quick shot. That one doesn't miss by much. Back in the corner. Coming around. Rangers moving it to center ice. Now they're going to back this one up. 6 shots for the Rangers. 3 for the Maple Leafs here in this period. Rangers up over the red line. Bringing this one in. Rick, that jersey you sent me last night, that picture was awesome. Very, very cool. Quick shot knocked down. Rangers in the slot. A quick shot. Stolarz makes a save, but again, a big rebound. He can't slow this one down. Just going to be dumped in. Around in the corner. Carlo leaving it there for Camp. Camp going to get it up to Lorentz. It's stolen, and here's a quick shot. And that one is blockered in the corner. Back to Brodzinski. He's going to play this one across. Rangers setting this one up behind the net. Toronto doing a nice job picking this one away. Morgan Riley, excellent defensive play. Offensive zone time is about equal, 6 minutes, 15 seconds apiece. It certainly does. MSG very quiet right now. Here comes the Rangers cutting in. Benoit with a nice play, driving his man heavily into the boards. Superman punch card coming soon. Oh, William, I hope so. That needs to be on a hockey card for sure. That picture of him in the air was awesome. Chris Kreider not happy, yelling at Benoit and the officials. And we're getting some pushing and shoving over on the side. Sam Carrick is getting into it with somebody. And Ekman Larson is getting now tangled up here with Borgen. David Kempf and Borgen are having a conversation. So emotions starting to get high here as they're going to go to commercial break, and maybe that will cool everybody down. Love the visual. Oh, thank you, Francis. I really appreciate it. We try our best. We'll keep adding to our screen. I've been playing with some new versions of it, trying to figure out some new things when I can. Love to add to my hockey card collection. Yeah, Joshua, it's so much fun. You know, the prices of cards are getting a little crazy right now, but it's so much fun. Of course, you guys know I'm a big Michael Bunting fan, and I picked up through Facebook Marketplace from the Cup. The Cup is kind of one of those prestigious card brands. We got the Michael Bunting, the Cup rookie card patch auto. So he's got a couple of stripes in there. Little auto patch from Michael Bunting at a $249. That's pretty cool. And we also hit from the Program of Excellence, the Connor Geeky Team Canada. So that's pretty cool. Like him, he's going to be a decent player. And you know, when we cracked open our box, we didn't hit the Celebrini individual Young Gun, but we hit the Young Gun teammates, Celebrini and Will Smith. So that's pretty cool. I got excited when we pulled that card, but I love it. I did get one of the cards I really wanted, and that's Ivan. Gotta love Ivan. Do I have any Dave Keon cards? I don't think I do, to be honest with you. I don't think I have any Keon cards. I don't have a lot of the cards that go way back. I'd love to get into collecting some of those. I just don't have the space, and I get very when it comes to collecting, I get a little crazy. So if I start going back collecting a lot of those old sets, I will not stop. But they're so much fun to collect. All right, coming back from commercial break, let's get this one going. I did not, Meadows. I didn't get the Bedard Young Guns. I bought a couple of boxes earlier on when they were still cheap. I pre-ordered them. And I did not hit the Bedard, and I refused to pay, you know, the $350 a box, $400 a box they were selling afterwards. So I will get one eventually, but I'm in no rush. This around down behind the net. Rangers coming in here pressing. Just curious, do these get printed or is it? They're printed. Some of them have holograms on them. Some of them have holograms or little shiny parts. But most of them are just printed on canvas or thick cardboard stock. Got a 3 10x12 storage units of cards. Wow, that's wild. That's a lot of cards. I'm assuming you haven't gone through them all. My pops pulled one. Oh, Meadows, nice. That's a sick pick. It's a great pick. I haven't been overly lucky with my Young Guns lately. Rick, yes, in Canada. This back under 10 minutes. We're at 9.5 to go here in period number 2. Down in the corner, big battle going on here. Emotion starting to get high. Rangers have it looking around this line, stuck on the ice for about a minute 15. Rangers cycling. Way too many. Where do you even start? I had a friend drop me off a couple boxes of early 90s stuff, and the early 90s stuff really isn't worth that much. Here's a shot. Stars makes a save. He was kind of bumped into. And I have a lot of, what was it? Parkhurst is in there. O-Pee-Chee Premier. A lot of that stuff. A lot of upper deck. Here's a blast. And a nice stop deflected. And unfortunately, that early 90s stuff was just so overproduced, it has no value. But there are a couple of good rookies in there. This is going to be flipped to the line. Here comes Matthews. Matthews taking it away. Matthews coming in. Oh, I love the Pro Set cards. Those were great. Pro Set was kind of like MVP is today. This is going to be dumped all the way in. Matthews coming. He's got knives. Feeds it across for Marner, but Marner had slowed down. Thought it was going to go to Knives. Knives taken down, being held down in the corner. Rangers going to carry this one across. Knives is still going at it with Fox. They're letting him play on. Cooley coming cross ice. Come on, Leafs, let's go. John, that's awesome. Trying to move this around. Fox and Knives really battling. Liz coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much, Liz. Welcome to the channel. Over to Fox. Fox back, far side, long shot. Stolarz is looking through legs. That one went wide. 7:55 to go here in period number 2. 3-2 Maple Leafs. Here's Tanev. He's going to bring this up to the blue line, to the red line. You know what makes me so sad with these virtual boards? They got the Hudson's Bay ad right in front of the benches. The Hudson's Bay that is now in liquidation, right? They filed for bankruptcy protection and are liquidating assets, and they have that Hudson's Bay sign right up there. That is just, it's weird to see a company in bankruptcy protection that's being liquidated have advertising on the NHL boards, on the digital boards. Here's a shot that's going to get blocked. Laurent's going to pick this one up. The 90s rookie cards only have value of grade. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. And there's so many of them. You know, I pulled a couple of them out that I sold on eBay for like, you know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. But there's just so much to go through. This coming all the way down in the corner. David Camp digging for it. Laurent's in there as well, helping out. Lawton waiting behind the pile. One of the rare. Vesa Toskala. That's one you don't see a lot of. This coming all the way down the line. Toronto setting it up in their own end. 6.5 to go. Leafs only have 4 shots in this period. That's right, Thomas Ovi had a goal tonight. 7 more for him. Schneider going to work this one across. Rangers up, tipping it into the Leaf zone. Stolarz had to reach up and over the net as he gloved that one, where his 6'7" frame can reach up and grab those. So the ref's going to break it up as Benoit again is in the middle of some pushing and shoving. They do. Upper Deck has a lot of really nice cards.
commercial.
And you know what, with
titles
MVP,
that
the
now
MVP
you
cards,
gotta keep
they're
the
kind of
long
lower
chip
end cards,
pass there.
but I
He
like what
just
they
felt
do. They do
pressure
the little
wisely,
laser
and now you
etched
hope you got
autographs
one
on
of
the
your best
cards. It's pretty
center
cool. I think
icemen
I
and
have one over
Tavares
here I
able
can
to
show
take
you.
it.
But the upper deck, if
The
you're looking
faceoff, though, comes
not
to the
for
opposite
value,
side
but
of
if you're looking for a
Tavares'
fun
strong
set
side.
just to
It'll be
collect
interesting here if he
as
tries
a
to win
starter
on his
set,
scoring.
again, not as an investment, not for any value, just for fun,
Tavares
MVP
pulls
is
it
a
back
nice
for
product.
Ekman Larson.
And boxes are like $40 or $60. They're very affordable. This down in the corner, Benoit up on his man. Tavares can't get the puck. Rangers feeding it back to Fox. He shoots. Stellaris watches that go wide. Nobody goes after it in the corner. Rangers pick it up. They bring it towards the front of the net. Thank goodness Ekman Larson was there on Kreider. Toronto going to bring it behind. Going to play this right in front. Use the boards, not the middle. There you go. Here's McMahon. McMahon going to put this one in. They're going to chase after it. Jagger card graded 10 was the last look close to 400. Wow. Yeah, they were not very good in the 90s. Here's Knives with a shot. He scores! $25 for Matty Knives. There you go. There you go. Love it. Matthew Knives. Excellent, excellent job. This kid is the future. He's not going anywhere. And a great move. Got to give credit to William Nylander here. Nylander brings it around behind, and Matthew standing right in front of Shesterkin. Shesterkin had no idea where this shot was coming from. Noah's like, I'm out. I can't take it anymore. There we go. Need him to get two more. That was awesome. Huge goal for Nyes.
Gets his 25th.
That is just what we like to see.
First in 8 for Nyes.
Matthews, yes, Rick. Matthews' screen is everything. That goal does not go in if it was not for that screen in front. That screen plays are so important. I don't think folks realize how important a goaltender's screen is. By the way, Nylander's 35th assist of the year. Nice 25th, love it. Down in the corner, coming around. Still trying to tie this up. The Leafs defense starting to buckle down. 4-2 now, 4-2. 4:52 to go. Yeah, Noah, you know, you kind of get that sense, right? He's got to be super frustrated. Here's a one-timer, and that's going to be stop kick to the corner. Mika at 87.5 miles an hour. Pulling this one away. Toronto into the corner. Riley with this now. But you see how well, when Toronto's defense is healthy and the minutes are balanced and guys are covering for each other, how well they can play. Digging this one free. Fourth line on. Going to put it around McCabe. Here come the Rangers. On the near side, trying to feed it across, and that's broken up by Kemp. And Tanev going to put it off the boards. Lorentz is going to send this down the ice. 4 minutes to go. It's so quiet. I have not heard MSG this quiet in a long time against Toronto. Stolar is going to play this one around. Pontus Holmberg, going to take a chop at it. Kemp is there waiting for it as well. It's in the feet. You're going to try and work this out. Vinny Trocheck trying to help get it in. He can't. You know, kind of looks like a lot of these Ranger players are somewhat checked out. Felix Potvin was awesome. Here's Stolarz again, going to rip this one around the glass. That's going to go out of play, but at least it was riding the glass. It was not clear out, so no penalty. They're going to go to commercial break. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, thanks for hopping in. We appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun, especially because the Leafs are doing a nice job. They're holding down the fort right now with a 4-2 lead. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up if you come in. We appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to become part of our community and hang out with us game in and game out. We're going to have tons of hockey coming up down the stretch. And, of course, in the playoffs, we're going to be here just about every single night doing some nights we'll have double headers. In the first round, we might even get some triple headers going on. But we'll know once the schedule comes out. We usually pick a couple series and stick with them all the way through. So playoffs is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of hockey. So we want you to hang out with us and enjoy the ride. So thank you, everybody, for supporting us. And we look forward to keep on doing it. All right, so John Tavares, he's come out to play. Matthew Nye's come out to play. Now let's talk about that Austin Matthews screen. Austin Matthews stands right in front of Shesterkin. So let's just pretend the red goal light is Austin Matthews and I'm Shesterkin. Matthews is standing right here. Shesterkin has to look around, can't see. So Shesterkin has to guess. He's going to look here. Guess is wrong. It comes by the other side. That's how important a screen is. When you get in and you can block somebody that well, good things happen. Jojo, what's going on? Welcome in. He does play a little dangerous at times. But that screen is money. And that's why whenever you get a player in front of the net, it makes the world a difference if you can take his eyes away. And that's, you remember years ago, you had, oh my gosh, now his name escapes me, Super Pest, standing in front of Brodeur with the hands up, waving his gloves in his face, you know, a way of distracting and blocking the goalie's vision. Ultimately, you can't do that. But we've seen some weird things to try and distract and screen goaltenders. But that was a picture-perfect screen there by Matthews. Sean Avery, thank you. Sean Avery, who had a recent appearance on Shoresy. By the way, if you're watching Shoresy, that Sean Avery episode was hysterical. That's right, playing a little peekaboo. That's what it's like for a goaltender. And they're often looking down and trying to look between legs. Here comes Willie, big Willie Styles, cutting towards the middle. He's cutting around. Willie taking a slash. He's going to dump this around. Tavares has to go back over to the boards and pick this one up. I call my washroom the gym, so every time I tell everyone, Rick, that's awesome. That's really funny. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked by Toronto. Coming to the side of the net. Stolar is going to pounce on that one and hang on to it. Less than 3 minutes to go. 2:53 to go. Oh, yes, Bill, Barnaby. Barnaby was a great one as well. Barnaby would get under your skin. And, you know, those are the players, those agitators. And I would even kind of put Darcy Tucker in that category, where he would get under your skin. He would annoy you so much. Michael Bunting is kind of a modern day one. Would really get in there, really mess with you. I remember that Sam Avery was tough as nails, but he absolutely, Wayne. Off topic, but let's hope. Francis. The Jays. I don't know what to think about the Blue Jays. I just want them to be competitive. Just want them to be competitive. Chelio, oh, Rick, I hated Chris Chelio so much. So much I disliked him. Shane Corson. Shane Corson, obviously, relation with Darcy Tucker. Shane Corson is a super nice guy. If you meet him, kind of in today's day and age, he'll talk to you for hours. Super, super nice guy. Jesse, you played with Tucker. That's cool. Here's Marner. Marner trying to kick this one free. Using his feet, doing a nice job in here. Lafreniere all over him. They're going to dig it around. Rangers putting it around the boards to the other side. Toronto gets there first, however, and they're going to flip this one out. Here comes Marner. Marner coming up, trying to feed it across. That pass is intercepted by Borgen.
Marner comes back to redirect that pass into the Leafs.
Just scratching your head. Yeah, I hope they play well. I really hope they do. This around down to the corner. Dino Ciccarelli. Yes, Dino Ciccarelli. Holy smokes. The things he did in front of the net was absolutely amazing. He was really great in front of the net in terms of wreaking havoc. Robertson, he can't control it. Back to Benoit. Benoit to Domi. Domi getting worked over. Has the puck taken away. 1:40 to go here in period number 2. Dale Hunter, another one. Great name. Great callback. Dale Hunter, yes, for sure. This is going to be played all the way down. Domi racing it after it. He can't get it. And remember, let's not forget Dave Anderchuk. You know, Anderchuk was a guy who would, at his size, would stand in front of the net blocking goalies' views, and then he would get all those garbage goals, all those close rebounds. Remember, he had 50 goals just by picking them up around the crease and putting them in. Cam Neely was just a beast everywhere. This is going to come out. Rangers flipping it down into the Leaf zone. 1 minute, last minute to play in this period.
In the final minute
That's going to be an icing call. 59 seconds left to go.
You know, scoreboard watching every night. You've had basically this is the third game in 4 nights.
Brandon, what's going on? Great game for JT.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Really, really good, solid game for JT.
Then they go out west on a road trip.
Not getting a ton of shots right now. Only 5 shots in this period. Rangers have had 11.
As well. They come fast and
So
furious
total
team.
shots 22-19.
Colorado takes
Eddie
it.
Shack. Oh yeah, William going back. Eddie Shack.
Scoreless Columbus
Yeah, Rick Hextall versus Potman. I think I might have that clip on the YouTube channel.
Canadians Islanders still tied
I know I posted it. I posted it somewhere.
with 3 teams within 2 points.
This coming around. Nylander to Tavares going for 3 and a nice save by Shesterkin. Can we do a wave? Absolutely we can, Ethan. Let's get those hand emojis flowing. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get those hands up as they go to commercial break. Let's do the wave. Let's get her going. Did I see Tim Kerr? Leo dropping Tim Kerr. Oh my goodness. That's a name, a blast from the past. Tim Kerr. Once again, he's validating. Yeah, there you go, Jonathan. Validating that jersey. Love it. JT all the way. I love my Cam Neely. Cam Neely was so much fun to watch. I mean, Neely and Bork and those guys were just so outstanding. So outstanding. I mean, there were so many. I mean, there's good players now, but hockey was just different back then, you know? It just was so different. And let's not forget, of course. Yes, that's funny. Let's not, of course, forget Cam Neely appearance in Dumb and Dumber. So good. So good as Seabass in Dumb and Dumber. Brad Marsh is another one. Brad Marsh used to frustrate me so much. He was one of the last guys to not wear a helmet in the league. He was one of the few remaining players that did not wear a helmet. But he used to drive me absolutely bonkers. Brad Marsh and Todd Gill. Todd Gill used to drive me nuts. Often wondered what the heck these guys were doing. But they were fun to watch. Artifacts card of Tyler Bozak. I like Bozy. Bozak was a good player. Of course, he went to St. Louis, did good things in St. Louis. I liked him a lot. Remember Dave Schultz, Tiger Williams, so good. My cousin married Tim's brother. Ally Afraidy, there we go. Ally Afraidy. Hardest slap shot, Ally Afraidy. Him and Al McInnes. Man, that was a good time. All right, 40 seconds to go. We can keep it going at intermission. But let's finish up this period because the end of the first period was bonkers. Back to the line. This is going to come down the ice. Toronto racing to pick it up. Going to move this forward. Little tip pass. Here comes Willie. Willie, nice move to Tavares. Tavares going to dump this in the corner. Matthews going in here after it. Matthews going to slow up. Has the puck, trying to skip through two. He's tripped up and goes down. And this coming all the way out. 8 seconds to go. Toronto going to hang on to it. Long pass down. They're not going to get one last shot. Oh, they're going to call icing. 2 seconds left, and they're going to call icing. Dan, what's going on? Phil Esposito. I don't remember Phil Esposito. I haven't seen highlights of him playing, but I don't remember too much about him. What do you think about Riley? About Morgan Riley? He's doing all right. He's improved. You know, he has his moments. You know, he has his moments. Don't forget. Michael Bunting card with the Leafs. So his rookie card, Michael Bunting's rookie card, there goes the buzzer, by the way. That's going to do it. Leafs are going to go to the intermission up 2-4-2. I have his, I showed it earlier, the cup, his rookie auto patch. There's Michael Bunting rookie auto patch. But Michael Bunting's actual Young Gun card is with Arizona. So his actual Young Gun card is with Arizona. Hey, Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Who'd you rather have the Leafs face in the first round? That's a great question. Let me flip over to intermission and let's talk about that. Let's play that one out. All right, we're going to get everything back up and straight here because, of course, it never loads properly. So shots pretty close, 2021, hits 28-18. Taking a look at the face-offs, Leafs are up 23-20. Still only one power play opportunity so far. 14 giveaways for the Rangers, 9 for the Maple Leafs, 3-2 takeaways. Rangers ahead there. And 14-8, the block shots. Leafs doing a nice job blocking shots coming through. Hey, B. Disney, welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, Wendell Clark was huge. Was huge. All right, so let's see. B. Disney, by the way, congratulations again on your win the other night. The St. Patty's Day win. It has shipped. It's underway. I believe it'll arrive next week, I think. But I will make sure that I confirm once I see that it's delivered. You actually have received it. All right, so before we get into everything else, let me just do second period goal scorers here real quick. Panarin, his 31st from Trocheck and Fox. Tavares, his 29th and second of the game from McMahon and McCabe. And then Matthew Nyes, his 25th from Nylander. Hey, Raven, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, so the question was, who would you rather have Toronto play in the first round? So I have mixed answers, and I have mixed answers for several reasons. So part of me would love to see Toronto-Ottawa, Toronto-Montreal, because Toronto-Ottawa taking us back to those crazy playoff runs, and Toronto-Montreal, I mean, we've been dying for a Toronto-Montreal playoff series for a long time. It should have happened. It should have happened when when that Gretzky decided to high stick Gilmore. Should have been Toronto-Montreal for the Stanley Cup. But we're not bitter. We're not going to talk about that. So that's what I would like to see from an entertainment standpoint, from a value standpoint. Now, who do I want to play in the first round that I think is probably the best case scenario for us? That's tough, because if you would have asked me a month ago, I would have said Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay was struggling. We had played well with them. Right now, Tampa Bay's kind of been making up points. I definitely don't want it to be Florida, right? You don't want to play Florida. Right now, I don't want to play Montreal because they're surging, nor do I want to play Ottawa because they're tough. So I probably think Tampa Bay would be that choice. No, never, Jonathan, never. Brad Marsh was the oldest player for time. I think so, Danny. I feel like he was. Oh, yes, Peter Ing, of course. Peter Ing was great. Well, he wasn't great, but yeah, I remember it. Loved him. I'd rather play Tampa. Yeah, Phil, that's what I'm thinking, right? You know, Tampa's got some good players. They've got some speed. You know, the only thing with Tampa is, you know, the Vasilevsky effect. Vasilevsky can steal you games. He can steal games. So that would be very, very tough. Now, if you got something like that, if you had Detroit or the Rangers sneaking in, you know, maybe you want to take them because the odds would be in your favor, playing kind of a wild card team versus playing, you know, third place in your division. But I think Tampa would probably be, I don't want to say a sure thing because there's never a sure thing. I think they would be a team we could get by. Ottawa and Montreal makes me very, very, very nervous. I think Toronto has the talent. I don't want to play either Tkachuk in the playoffs, you know, Brady or Matthew, because they are difference makers. And the talent that Montreal has. Listen, Montreal was in the wild card. They dropped all the way to the bottom, almost the complete bottom of the Eastern Conference, and they've now clawed their way all the way back up. They've gone up and down a couple of times. When you got Suzuki and Slafkovsky, who at times has looked good, you know, you got these in Caulfield. What Hudson is doing is being a difference maker. You got all these guys in here. I don't think you want to put them to test in the first round. Hey, Shane, what's going on? Welcome in. And again, Ottawa has that Tkachuk effect. I don't think you want to play them. Tampa is kind of the pick I'm making. You know, the Eastern Conference, I mean, both conferences are hard, but the Atlantic has so many tough teams. It is really tough to get through there. All right, let's look real quickly at the out-of-town scoreboard. Washington now up 3-0 over the Flyers. Andrew Magniapane getting the third goal there. Ovechkin does have a goal tonight. He's got 7 more to go. No score yet. Panthers and Blue Jackets. Flames, they are down 3-1 after 2 to the Devils. Avalanche are now up 5-0 over the Senators. Wow. Montreal and Islanders, they are tied 1-1. No score, Canucks and Blues. Lightning are up 1-0 over the Stars. Predators are up 1-0 over the Ducks. And Kings and Blackhawks are tied at 0. Bruce, what's going on? I'm very happy with Nyes this year. Late second round pick. Should have been a first rounder. Yeah, but he's playing awesome. Really good. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. And Nyes, don't forget, Nyes restricted free agent. So he's going to get paid. The question is, what is Nyes going to get paid this year? I think the Leafs have the best chemistry against the Lightning. Yeah, Bill, I think I'm with you there. Oh, Joshua, I was a huge Kyle Wellwood fan. I used to call him Kyle Gretzky because he used to do these weird dangles. But I like Kyle Wellwood so very much. Yeah, I think Tampa is the way to go for that first round. And back to that Matty Nyes. I mean, Nyes' contract he's a restricted free agent. He's going to make some money. He's restricted. Robertson's restricted. Holmberg's restricted. Those are the 3 forwards that are restricted, and they're our only restricted free agents. We need a Rangers comeback. I don't. Take Ottawa, send Brady home. Crying, I hope he distracts Matthews for the next round. Yeah, no kidding, right? So yeah, what is Matthew Nyes going to get? And I think part of the interesting component that is going to make up next year. Oh my gosh, Joshua dropping that name, Sylvain Lefebvre. Remember when Sylvain Lefebvre dropped Brown in a fight? Wasn't it Sylvain Lefebvre who dropped Brown? I remember, was it Joe Bones called "Down Goes Brown"? And he got him with the uppercut. Oh, what a moment. So what is Matty Nyes going to get? You know, I'm thinking he's going to be the $4 to $5 million range is kind of what I'm thinking. 8 years at $4 or $5 million. That's Trevor Moore getting his 14th. There you go. Thanks, BC. Trevor Moore, a good player as well. I liked him a lot. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, $4 to $5 million for a full-term deal. I'm okay with that for Matty Nyes. He's your future, but it all depends on what happens with Mitch Marner, because if you're going to give Marner, the more you give Marner, less money to go around for your team. What was it? 500. I got to get the calculator out because the math is too big for me. Let's see here. Whoops. My calculator doesn't even, oh, it just died on me. Well, never mind that. But yeah, he wants a lot. I heard it's 500 million, 700. No, I didn't hear 7. I heard 500 million over 15 years is what I heard. Okay, let's see. Nyes, better player to take shorter term, maybe 4 years. And so Scott, see it. That would be good negotiation from Nyes. If Nyes says, hey, if he believes in himself and that he can be the type of player, which I think we all know he can, you take that shorter deal, give me 4 years at a smaller amount. Let's just call it $4 million for argument's sake. 4 years at $4 million. And then when that deal comes to an end, you sign the 8-year for wherever the money is, because he's going to be a top player in this league for sure. That would be the smart deal. Toronto's going to try and lock him up long-term now. And yet, William, see, you're calling it. He'd be a fool to sign that now because he could get more doing a short-term deal and then in a couple of years doing it longer term. But I think Toronto's going to want to lock him up longer term now because it'll cost them less. But that's why I think he's going to take something around that $4 to $5 million marker, and we will lock him up. But it depends. Like I said, what happens with Marner? If Marner signs for 13 or 14, they're going to have to start getting creative. God, I hope we don't pay him that much money. If he ends up signing for 12, 11 and a half, then it's okay. Don't forget, you still have John Tavares, who I was hoping we'd re-sign Tavares for like 6. I've heard Tavares's camp wants to get around 7. I think that's still okay. If you take the $7 million for Tavares, you're saving about $4 million off his current salary. So if you add another $1 million to Marner, and then you give the rest into Matthew Nyes, plus with the cap going up, kind of solves that issue. Scott thinks Marner's going to be gone. It'll be interesting to see for sure. Leafs not giving 8 years to anyone except Marner, Matthews, Nylander, likely 3.5, 4 times 4, and that would be okay. I mean, that would be better for him. 8 years at $6 million, and I would do that as well to lock him up now. 8 times 7.5 now, or else lots of 2-year deals coming. I think there still will be a lot of kind of those short-term deals coming. Robertson will be gone. They will not sign him. They will let him walk. Holmberg, I'm not so sure about. Holmberg might get a small offer for like $1 million, $1.5 million, something like that. I think Steven Lorenz, same thing, will probably be about $1 million. He'll get a little bit of a raise. I pray Marner goes away. He's boat anchor. It'll be interesting to see what they do. The defensive side, we don't really have to worry right now because we don't have anybody coming up after this year. We're locked in our defensive side for a couple of years unless we decide to do something with a trade. Even in our goaltending situation, we're fine for next year. It's the year after that where we're going to have to make some decisions. We got Wall locked up for a couple of years. He's an unrestricted in 28-29. But next year, 25-26, at the end of that season, Joseph Wall becomes a unrestricted free agent. So we could offer him an extension this summer, which I think the Leafs will probably want to do, and he will get himself a nice little raise as well. I think Yanni Hakkapaa disappears. I think Pacioretty disappears. We still have Ryan Reeves, some dead cap here. What happens with Ryan Reeves? We'll have to see how that one plays out. But I think they could make money work. And again, let's just assume these guys, Tavares and Marner, are both coming back. I think they can. Should we try to sign Chychrun? I don't mind Chychrun, Bruce. I really don't. P.A. Parento, there's a name from the past. Give Marner whatever he wants and make an example out of him, waivers, and send him to the ECHL. I can't see that happening, but could you imagine? My goodness. The problem with Marner, we've seen this before, right? Same thing with Nylander. These guys, that's a little bit of a different situation because it's not an extension. He's an unrestricted free agent. But they don't mess around, right? Their agents are tough. And you just don't want him to walk away for nothing, right? At this point, it's too late. You didn't trade him. Apparently, they offered him up, and he refused to waive his no-move clause. He's saying all the right things. Now we hope he just doesn't walk away for nothing, because that would absolutely suck. 100-point players are not easily replaced, right? Let's not forget that. He's a 100-point player. And I know most of those points are assists, but you need somebody who's setting up your goal scorers. So, and he plays very, very well shorthanded. So they're probably going to sign him. It's hard to say, is Marner worth more money than William Nylander? Nylander's second in the league in goals this year. How do you justify giving Marner more money than Nylander? He'll ask for it. I'm sure he'll ask for Matthews type money, but I can't see that. Yeah, Scott, Holmberg disappears. Holmberg has been better this year. He has been much better this year than he was last year. I'll give him that, but he still has ways to develop. Don't know if Reeves is definitely not the right player. It was a big mistake when they signed him for what they signed him to. I knew it right away. Listen, he played this year. He only had one fight this year. Hasn't had any huge thunderous hits. He had the one on Darnell Nurse, but that's really it. And that was a questionable one. A contract as a security guard. I don't even think he'd be a good security guard at this point. He was supposed to be one of the big vocal rah-rah guys. I just don't know if he's right for this organization. Marner is a Dubas guy. Well, maybe he'll end up going over there. Wouldn't that be something? He's going to destroy our hopes and dreams. But listen, hey, let's remember, guys and gals and friends and family and folks, Mitch Marner scored the overtime goal in that Canada game in the Four Nations Cup. Mitch Marner set up Connor McDavid to score in overtime to win the tournament for Canada. Those were two huge moments. Huge moments. Now, I know he's playing with Connor McDavid in those moments, but arguably those moments, especially the Canada-US game, that is high pressure. That's higher than first and second round playoffs, right? That is serious intensity. And he came through when it mattered. Let's not count him out just yet. I know in the past he has struggled in the playoffs, but those were two big moments that at least showed me, hey, this guy can do some things. So I think we need to give him a little bit of a break. I don't care about the regular season. He's so soft in the playoffs. Turn me out. Marner's worth 50 times what Nylander. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm waiting to see if the team that signs Marner will get fined for tampering. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting, Scott? That would be interesting. Let Nylander walk for say. Not a fan, eh? Not a fan. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. Sorry, I'm behind on the comments. So I'm just scrolling through here. That's true about the game-winning assist, but that was Matthews for missing his assignment. You're right, Bruce. You're right. It was on Matthews, but it's a heads-up play. It's good hockey IQ from Marner to spot that opening and feed the pass through. So yes, it was a defensive blunder by Matthews. But a lot of the time, good goals are scored because a defending player is in the wrong position. You have to be able to identify that and expose them. And I think that's what Marner did. And be honest, I think that's why Matthews is a little salty towards Marner, or at least was. Marner's good when he's good, but when he's bad, he's a pile. Fair point. Valid point. Highly skilled player, sure, but needs to step it up in the playoffs. No grit. And grit, I agree. So grit is where the trouble is going to come. I don't expect Marner to get in the corner and bang and crash. I think that's where having Nyes on this line as a power forward will do that. Nyes will go in banging and crashing, pull the puck out of the corner to Marner, for Marner then to set it up and either return it to Nyes or get it to Matthews. Hey, Fred, what's going on? I apologize. I'm not going to get to all your comments because we got third period game coming up. All right, here we go. Back at it. Third period. Let's see. JT can shoot. Will he shoot one more? Leafs are ahead, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Thank you for hanging out throughout the intermission. Great conversation. Really good conversation. We will continue that over the next few weeks until the playoffs are among us. So here we go. Period number 3. Let's see how this one finishes up. I'm going to have a little drink.
Start the third, 4-2 Leafs. William Nylander is a +4 in the game.
+4 for Willie Nylander. Wow.
Desperate here in the third.
Second line has been great. Here are the Rangers. In the slot, shot is going to be knocked down. McCabe going to bring this one up. Again, what great conversation. I love your opinions. I love that we can agree to disagree and talk about it. That is what hockey knowledge and hockey talk is all about. Right there. Stolar is behind, going to play this one around. Knocked down. Here's Willie. Nylander with it. Nylander going to look to curl. He's going to carry this one up into the zone. Riley going to back this one up. Taking a look. Don't forget, after this stream, immediately following, we have our members only post-game recap and hangouts. So members, make sure to join us for that. This all the way down. Rangers putting this across. We're going to do something here at the 15-minute mark. Down around behind Rangers. Panarin going to take down Tavares. Coming out in front. Here comes Toronto. On the move. Lawton now going to bring this one in. Oh, and Lorenz following it up. He's going to be Offside. Pronger was so good. Have you seen him lately? I just saw him on an interview. He was looking... He's aged a lot. We'll just say that. Listen, I'm no spring chicken, but Pronger has aged a lot. Who do you like in the finals? Ooh, Badlands. Who do I like in the finals? I'm not sure. I think this could be Dallas's year to squeak through the finals in the West. And
yeah, that sounds like a great thing.
I'm torn on the East. I want Toronto to get there. I really do. I think it's going to be Toronto or Florida. It's going to be one of those two teams that go. Whoever comes out of the East is going to go on to the finals. That's my thought. Rangers going to dump this one right back in the corner. Trying not to be a homer about it, but I think that Toronto will have a good opportunity this year. Tanev back, going to touch it up, and we're going to get a whistle, so they're going to bring this one forward.
And I know lots of people don't like that stat, but if you're top 10
all right, let's just do it now. With our members-only stream coming up after this, we'd love for you to have an opportunity to check out our memberships and come in and joining us. So we're going to throw out a couple of free memberships right now. If you are the recipient of one of those memberships, hope you will join us following tonight's stream. So let's see whose it's going to be. Congratulations, Mega.
they're not matched up against the fourth line.
Yeah, exactly. They got tough matchups every time.
Here's Miller.
Jeff, Landon, Stevie Lee, Mohan, welcome, congratulations. Picking up some memberships. Leafs going to clear this all the way down.
Reading that play defensively well, getting back and getting a good stick in. That's been a challenge.
Here's a blast from the point, steered aside. Stallars going post to post. Leafs going to pick this one up. Long pass to Robertson. Robertson with speed coming down. He's going to cut towards the middle. He took away all his own momentum. Domi putting it across. Holmberg just misses and didn't miss by much. Herman, what's going on? It is a great game. Theo, what's going on? Toronto trying to drive this one through to the line. Gonna pummel this one down low. In the corner looking for a tip in. That one was close. Rangers gonna turn this one over. Robertson doing a nice job getting it up to Holmberg, who gets squished in front of the Rangers bench. Gonna play this one all the way back. Gonna back it up. Ekman Larson gonna now work this one forward. Go Toronto, go. Let's do it, Leafs. Let's do it. At the side, Clara, how's it going? Oh, I'm okay. I cut myself. I'm all good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
His pass hit Cooley.
Yes, Jonathan, I agree.
But the Rangers,
this coming down. Rangers into the Leaf zone. Trying to take a look. Mark Osborne. Oh, Joshua Osborne and Thomas were awesome. All those guys are awesome. This cleared all the way down. 16 minutes. And it's an icing call. 16:05 to go here in the third period. Toronto trying to hang on. They're doing all the right things. They're playing a nice game. Nobody really any shots on net right now. Onyx.
There's Peter Laviolette there. It changed his line as the Kreider line was going to take the face off.
Let's go. Toronto, keep it up. Keep those legs going. They got to be getting tired right now. Getting late in the game after a back-to-back. Yesterday was a fast-paced one. Tonight hasn't been as fast-paced, but it's been tough. Leafs are up to about 54% in the face-off circle. Rangers with this, going to drop this one off, curling towards the net. In the slot for Zibanejad, and he misses it. Here come the Rangers. They can't hold it in. This comes out. They're going to back it up. 30 hits now for the Rangers. 30 hits, 22 hits from Toronto. So this has been a physical game. Riley bringing it up the middle to the line. Leafs getting some fourth line minutes in. They're going to play this one deep. They got to use this fourth line right now. They have to keep spreading the minutes. Back around New York.
Jones across. Here's Braden Schneider.
Here's a shot by Schneider, weak one. Stolars is able to get up on that. Tanev can't get it out. He's back in there against Kreider. Kreider going to send it around. David Kemp up on his man. Back over to Kreider behind the net. Kreider and Schneider exchanging pucks. McCabe is up on his man. It's being held against the boards. 15 minutes to go. They're still fighting. Finally, it's going to come free in Toronto. They're going to bring this one out. Lorentz carries it to the red line. He's going to carry it down. He's trying to turn the corner. Backhand goes just wide. That's going to go up and out and get a little bit of a whistle. Nylander's up at 14.5 minutes. Tavares at 14.5. Matthews at 13.5. Marner at 13. These are time on ice. From a defensive standpoint, Riley's still leading the way at 16.5. Ekman Larson at almost 16. Carlo at 15.40. McCabe at 14.30. Tanev at 12.49. And Benoit at 11.5 in terms of ice time. Gilmore's got milk. That's wicked. All right, Domi in to take this draw. Leafs are going to have to use all 4 lines. Rangers going to win this draw. They're going to bring this one up ice. Down on the far side, dumped in the corner. Ekman Larson back, going to chip this around. Not hard. Robertson coming in. Tries to move it out. He cannot do that. Rangers still working. Stolars had to be down. Had to be sharp. Still digging this. Holmberg in the corner, digging for it. This coming around far side. Domi over there. He doesn't get it, but Ekman Larson does. Up to Domi. Domi kicking this one across to Benoit. Benoit going to feed this one all the way up. Down in the corner, Nick Robertson coming through. He takes a couple cross checks, but keeps on going. Sends it towards the net, and it's deflected just wide. 14 minutes to go. Here comes the Rangers back into the Leaf zone. A little crisscross. Dropping it back. Rangers in the slot with a shot. What a save by Anthony Stolars. Are you kidding me? Here comes Robertson the other way. Shoot that, Nicky. He does. And Shesterkin gets a piece. It goes to the corner. Wow. Good stop by Stolars. Here come the Rangers again. Up to Cooley. Going to cycle this one around. Rangers cross ice. Intercepted by Tanev. Tanev is going to carry. He's on his horses. And he gets run over from behind. Panarin just ran right over Tanev. Marner has it in the corner. He blows a tire and goes down. Hand pass is going to work it up, but that's legal in your own zone. Tavares helping to play it back. Here's Jake McCabe. McCabe checks the stick with a little flex, make sure it's not broken. Now he plays it up, and Marner going to dump this one in. Shesterkin out to stop it. Here comes New York. In New York, they're going to play this one all the way down the ice. Sending it to the line. Rangers kick, a leg kick and a shot by Schneider. Back to Schneider. He holds it in. He turns it over to Nylander. 3-on-2 Toronto. Nylander. Tavares. Nylander. Nylander shoots short side. Tavares digging at it. Can't put that one home. Tavares putting it in front. It's sitting there. Nylander can't get it. And the Rangers going to clear this one all the way down. Holy smokes. Here's Carlo. Carlo going to play this one back. Leafs turning, Leafs on the move. Dumping this one in the corner, going in here after it. Down low, big battle. Lorentz misses it. 4th line back on, playing some important minutes here. Very important minutes. Just over 12 to go here in period number 3. Leafs up by 2. Here's a shot. Stolars makes a save, but again, a big, juicy rebound. Rangers going to play it back in the corner. Ekman Larson kicking this one forward. Lorentz getting it to the line, not out. Shot hits David Kemp, and the Leafs going to clear this one out to the neutral zone. Rangers going to back this one up and regroup. Here comes New York again through the middle of the ice. They're going to bring this one in. Down in the corner, Ekman Larson going to bump his man. Kreider trying to get there, trying to take it away from Kemp. Can't do it. This is awesome. Newfie, Maryland, this is awesome hockey. This is going to be flipped up and all the way back down. 11.5 to go. 11.5 to go. This being turned around. Davis, how's it going? Welcome in. Still 0-0. That's crazy, that game. Panthers and Columbus. Nobody can. Oh no, it's 1-0 Columbus. 1-0 Columbus. I see as I look over my shoulder at the TV, and this is going to be kicked in. This Columbus goal is going to be waved off. This was an absolute kicking motion to kick this puck in. This Columbus goal should be waved off. We're waiting for a review. Big moment here in the Florida-Columbus game. They're on the phone. Rangers going to turn and bring this one up the middle. Carrying it all the way in. Nice carry there by Zach Jones. A slash is going to knock the stick down, and Toronto is going to give the Rangers their first power play of the hockey game. They're going to go to commercial break. I'm going to look over my shoulder here. Here's the call. No goal. As I said, the Columbus Blue Jackets goal is called back, so it is still 0-0 in that hockey game. Oh, that's my favorite one, Onyx. My favorite ref emoji, favorite ref graphic. Now, if you're new to the channel, if you're watching for the first time and you're wondering, how the heck did Onyx do that? Well, if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, you're earning points just by being in the chat. If you type !points, it'll tell you how many points you have been earning so far. Then you can redeem your points by doing !redeem and then a certain command. So like I just put in redeem go Leafs go. Dan is putting in redeem AM34. There's all kinds of different redemptions you can use to play along with all stream long. It's a way to have fun and enjoy. Dallas breaking out the Hulkster because it's WrestleMania here. Except there's no Matt Rempe. No Rempe to really get things mixed up. Speedy, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And of course, welcome in everybody that's new, regardless of whatever platform you're watching on. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that heart, hit that like, and hit that subscribe. We want you to come back and join us for more hockey down the stretch and in the playoffs. We are your sports for your source for NHL coverage. So hit that subscribe, set that reminder, and of course, channel members, immediately following this stream, we're going to say goodnight, and we're going to turn on our members-only post-game hangout. So channel members, you will automatically be transferred over to that second stream if you just stay here. Otherwise, you can close out and open up the new stream on your own. But come hang out with us. It's a chance where we get to talk some hockey. We open up the virtual phone lines and invite you to call in with the audio only and talk hockey. And if you're not a channel member, the link to the membership page is in the main body of the video, of the live. You can get that link. Or if you're on a computer, you hit the little $sign at the bottom of your chat, the super chat menu, hit the join membership button, and that will bring you to the join page. You can learn all about our different tiers and the different perks available. So thank you all so much. Had to get that out there. Now let's finish this one up. 10:42 to go. Time to play some hockey. Third period hockey. Rangers power play. Let's see what the Leafs can do. Off the draw, McCabe going to put it around behind the net. Marner going to get this to the line. Not out. Rangers hold. Across to Panarin. Panarin coming down low. Nice quick stick there by Tanev to break it up for a moment. Panarin back to Fox. Up to Miller to Panarin. He shoots. That one's blocked in front. Zibanejad getting it back. Here's Panarin. Miller wants it on the far side. Comes to Fox. Here's a one-timer by Miller. Stolarz makes the save. And this again by Toronto, picked up and cleared all the way down the ice. Dwayne, what's going on? Welcome in from Georgian Bay. Welcome to the party. This down over the line. Miller going to put it in. Stolarz directing traffic. Rangers, Zibanejad feeding this back to the line. They're going to set it up. Back to Mika. Back to the point to Fox. Putting it across. Mika. Here's a shot. Stolarz taking it up high in the face. The helmet comes off. The good news is that the head is not in the helmet. That would be frightening. But the bucket pops off, and he's going to take a moment to shake it off. Yeah, I did that. But a nice shot here by Mika. It kind of hit the blade of Benoit's stick and went right up and caught him square in the top of the forehead. And, of course, it pops the strap off the back. Oh, yeah, of course, Kevin Stevens. Kevin Stevens was a beast.
Wire there, didn't it?
Yeah, you see the.
We forgot the May 4th.
Once in a while, but you never
I'm
see
not
that.
telling you.
Pressure, right, because it hit him in
I'll
the
tell you on
cage
May the
part there,
3rd.
and it snapped the-
Or if I'm really mean, May the 5th.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't snap his head to make that come off. It just came off.
All right, so we got 1:04 left to go in the power play. Off the draw, this being played to the line. It's going to come out and all the way down the ice. I pay to watch games. For Christopher, it would be like Gladiator. Jonathan. Peter Ferrero, there you go. Camp's going around behind the net. All the way down the ice. Toronto doing a nice job here. Shesterkin is out to hang on. He's going to set this one up. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Rangers going to drop this one back. Kind of a missed pass there. Mika has to come back. Fans are very frustrated. The boos are coming out here in the crowd. Going to move this one over. Toronto, nice job by Benoit. Can't get it out. Rangers hold it in. Coming through the middle. Toronto intercepts. And they're going to clear this out again. Ethan wants a wave. Let's do it, Ethan. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get those wave hands going. Get those wave hands going. Wave is flowing around. Back to the line. Toronto going to steal. Power play has expired. Nyes is out of the box. Nyes has the puck. He's going to force this one down low in the Rangers zone. Andre Miller going to bring this one up. Nyes battling him. Nice pass across. Lafreniere bringing this one in. He's going to play it around. McCabe behind the net going to chop it over. Matthew Nyes trying to get there. Leafs in their own end trying to work through. 8:15 to go. 8:15 to go. 4-2 Toronto. Shots are 26-25 in favor of the Rangers. 5 apiece in this period. Toronto holds it in at the line. Nice job by Benny. Benoit coming around. Sending it through. There he is, dropping all the emojis. Love it. Behind the net, Rangers going to play it away from John Tavares. This is going to be flipped up through the neutral zone. Cooley trying to get up there. Ekman Larson doing a nice job on it. Turning it around. Bobby Mack. He's going to play this one down. Brian, what's going on? The Big Mac attack playing this one across. Return feed is going to come, but it's too far away. New York flipping this back down in the Leaf zone, bobbling it into the corner. Miller going in there. He's going to pick it up. Riley is watching him. Back to the line. This is going to be chipped. Great play by Bobby McMahon. He's got speed. One man back. McMahon shoots, and he runs into Zibanejad, forcing him into Shesterkin. 87.7 miles an hour on that wrist shot. And this is going to go up, so we're going to get a whistle. Great rush here by Bobby McMahon. Absolutely love it. They're going to go to commercial break. Excellent, excellent work. Just absolutely pressing. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Welcome in. Leafs are doing an excellent job right now. They're kind of everything we talked about, they're executing. Their legs are going. They're pumping them. They're keeping the puck to the boards. When it's coming in the middle, they're moving it to the perimeter. And they've been shooting from the points. So Toronto doing everything that we talked about, and they are executing. Marley, sorry, I can't see. It's so small. Maryland, there we go. Maryland, I agree. I hope so as well, and I think they will. They're doing a great, great job. Let's take a quick, let me flip over to the scoreboard. Let's see what's changed. 3-1, Flyers have a goal. Still 0-0, Panthers and Jackets. It's about 5 minutes left in that one. 3-2, Devils and Flames. 5-0, Avalanche over the Senators. Canadians are now losing 2-1. The Islanders are ahead there. Blues 1-0 over Vancouver. Lightning 2-1 over the Stars. Ducks and Predators tied at 1s. Oilers 1-0 over the Jets. And the Kings 2-0 over Chicago. So lots of action still to go. Dare you to hold open a bag of Lay's chips. Right? Oh, those are funny. That's funny. We're going to keep an eye on this Panthers game as well. 5:07 left to go in the third period. That is going to have big implications, as is this one. If Toronto can hang it on. Good news, though, for the Rangers. Oh, Hayden bringing the Coyote back. Bringing the Coyote back. good news for the Rangers is Ottawa and Montreal both are losing right now. So Montreal will still be 1 point ahead of New York unless they can come back and win that hockey game. So Stolarz allowed 2 or fewer goals in 15 of 25 starts this year. He has been pretty good. Tonight, he hasn't been great. He's struggled. His rebound control hasn't been amazing, but he's getting the job done. Hey, Chuck, welcome in. This down in the Rangers zone. They're going to play it around behind the net. Matthews up for Nyes. Nyes going to try and pinch it around the boards. Can't do it. Rangers going to play this one back and get it going. Stanley, how's it going? Yes, he is. McMahon is having a nice game. Here's a long shot, and Stolarz is going to hang on to this one. Bobby is having a very good game right now. So is Tavares. Tavares with 3 points, 2 goals, and an assist. Bobby McMahon has a goal and an assist. He has a +3 tonight in 14 and a half minutes, a +3 with 2 points, 3 shots and a hit, and Bobby is really showing his speed. Nylander is a +4 tonight with 2 assists. He's got 3 shots, a block, and a hit. Nyes has 4 hits tonight. So off the draw, a little bit of a scramble. Leafs are going to flip this one out. Bobby Mack racing up, as is Nylander. Rangers have to move the puck quickly. Panarin going to bring this one in, sending it across. Leafs are getting on the puck carrier very quickly, very aggressively. This is the type of hockey we like to see from the squad, being aggressive on the puck carrier. Long pass across. Benoit is right there to take it away. Cam, what's going on? Good to see you. Leafs hope this is the Maple Leafs team we see in the playoffs. I agree.
6:06 left in the third.
That battle at the side. Tavares up on there. Nylander up on there. Ref blocking the camera. Now he moves. Thank you, official. Ekman Larson around to Benoit. Benny setting it up. McMahon back over. And Ekman Larson is going to regroup and reset. Waiting for everybody to make some changes. Let's go. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Passing across, Toronto on the move. Domi up through the neutral zone, dumping this one down in the corner. Schneider going to move it away from Holmberg. Toronto stopping up, and Rangers getting it out, but Toronto has it. Long pass up, that one's picked off. Rangers firing it down into the Leaf zone. Carlo putting it across. Long pass up. Here comes Holmberg. Holmberg into the Rangers zone. Holmberg trying to cycle around. Holmberg still with it. Drops it for Domi with a big blast. And Shesterkin had to be quick there. 89.7 miles an hour for maximum. And Domi going for maximum effect. They're going to take another commercial break with 5:14 remaining in period number 3. Toronto with a 4-goal lead. Maple Leafs just playing good hockey right now. Will the Rangers pull their goalie? Will John Tavares get an empty netter? All the things we are watching. And right now we got 4 minutes left to go in the Florida Panther game. And it's 0-0. Panthers and Jackets. Under 4 minutes to go. Wow. Battle for the Atlantic is heating up. Of course, Columbus wants back in the wild card picture. They want to get it. Panthers want to stay in top spot. This game is just wild. In the Panthers zone, Blue Jackets are all over them. Back to the line. Jackets shooting. This cycling around behind. Blue Jackets with control. Panthers are just chasing. Right now, Jackets have firm control. Coming around in front, they miss a pass. Panthers can't clear. Looks like Barkov is going to dump this one up and all the way down the ice. Is that Sammy Reinhart in there? He's going to get bumped. Can't see from this far away. Mikola going to bring this one over the line. Can't miss him. He sends it towards the net, and a nice save there as Florida was in on the prowl. And some cross-checking over to Mikola. Good play there just to get pucks to the net. Holy smokes. Big, big games going on tonight. It's Thursday night hockey, and this is what hockey is all about. All right, coming back from commercial breaks here in New York, we got to keep on pressing. The Jackets trying to get back in that wild card. The Panthers trying to move ahead, stay in that top spot. The Leafs want that top spot. The Rangers want to get in. So much going on. Care, what's going on? All right, Wayne, we'll see you later. Take care. Saturday night is up in the air. We're actually going to be at the Marley game Saturday, so I'm not sure what time we're going to be back. So Saturday is up in the air, just to throw it out there, let you all know. But if you're going to be at the Marley game on Saturday, send me an email, let me know. This down in the corner, trying to bring it free. Rangers with it. Fox turning around. He's going to dump this one in the corner. Still digging. Fox can't move this one through. Now it comes to the line. Does it come out? No, it's still in here. Big battle. Nylander takes his man down. Willie going to bring this one out. Here comes Nylander. Drops it for Tavares. Tavares with the backhand. It hits the Ranger player in the back of the leg. I think that was JT Miller. Just caught a piece. Rangers going to slow it down. 4:24 to go. Here, Toronto up 4-2. Here come the Rangers up over the line, crossing it. Going to put this across. Panarin. He shoots, and Stolarz makes the save. Another big rebound. 3 Leafs have the puck, and they all looked at each other like, what should we do? Rangers going to play it right back in. Leafs were lucky to clear that one out. Tanev behind the net. He's going to curl around. Tanev flipping this one up and getting it back to center. Rangers going to turn it and bring it right back in. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's Stolarz. Stolarz going to play this across. Wouldn't it be great if he gets a goal? Here comes Toronto, steals the puck away. Matthews going to bring this one up. He's just going to flip it in the corner. Jones going to take his man into the corner. Over to Kreider. Kreider playing this across. Rangers moving this one up. Toronto doing a nice job keeping the Rangers at bay. Lawton is going to fall. They're going to hammer this one in. Carlo knocks it down. He's going back for it. James, what's going on? They are looking good. They are looking very good right now. Playing this one ahead, Toronto. Laurent's going to put this to the middle of the ice. I did care. Yes, we were on a little vacation. Here comes Toronto with a quick shot. Shesterkin making a save. Puck was there, but Kemp couldn't grab it. Rangers going to play it back. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes, Toronto's going to intercept again. They had to wait for Lorentz to tag up. Now they bring it right back in. Lorentz to the front of the net. Sharp angle shot there is going to be knocked down. Rangers on the move. Stolarz would shoot his own net to man the point. There goes Shesterkin. Empty net for Toronto. Empty net. Trying to feed the puck to Tavares. He's battling. Nylander there at the side. It comes free. Tavares can't get it. He's racing for it. The Rangers going to back this one up. Hey, Jeremy, that's right. Get on the puck. We want the Hattie. Nylander going into forecheck. The Rangers going to move this one across. Long pass up. Here comes Miller. Miller in over the line. They're going to bounce it through. Down. Great save by Stolarz. Great tracking and a great save by Stolarz. Puck is going to be ripped around. Rangers still going to hold this one in. Everyone's caught looking. Here's a backdoor play. Tanev with a huge play. Tanev with a great defensive play on Zibanejad. How he didn't get a penalty, I don't know, but we'll take it. They still can't get it out. Here's Fox. 1:47 to go. Fox putting this one across to Jones. Zibanejad shooting. That one hit something. Went into the corner. All right, Alex, see you later. Miller playing this one across. This line now on for a minute and a half. Fox is back. Playing in the middle. Zibanejad moving it up. They're going to work this one back. Here's a shot and another post. Rangers still with it. Leafs are standing still right now. Here's another shot, and that deflects to the side. McCabe is trying to get this around. It kind of hit the official and stays in. Tavares clears. That's going to miss. It's going to be an icing. So with 1:06 to go, this very tired Leaf line is not going to be able to change. McCabe and Tanev are on over 2 minutes. Holy smokes. But they are pressing. Welcome into everybody who's just joining us. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. We'd appreciate it. And if you like our style of coverage, hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to come back and join us for more hockey.
Here's the first portion
We'll be
from
here
short
all
side
down the
through
stretch and
traffic
all
and
throughout the
right.
playoffs.
Stars never really
Your
able to
source
see that with
for all the
Ryder there,
games.
then you had one
So
from
we
the
got a
other
timeout
side
called
that
here
hit
by
the
New
opposite
York.
bar.
Timeout called. And with 30 seconds to go, we got a Panther power play. Panthers bringing this one around. Let's see what they can do. Panthers setting it up. 18 seconds to go. Into the slot. They shoot. Where's the puck? It's in the corner. 13 seconds to go. Panthers still pressing. Trying to bring it to the front of the net. Columbus steals. The Jackets, they're going to clear to the line. They can't get it out. Florida coming in. Face-off dot shooting. Big save there. And the Blue Jackets are going to clear. And the Panthers and Blue Jackets are going to overtime. So the Panthers pick up 1 point. So the Panthers will pick up 1 point, and the second point is up for grabs. Columbus also picking up a point, which means it's keeping it very interesting in that wild card race. All right, here we go. 106 left. 106 left. Empty net for New York. 6-on-5 situation. A phenomenal game. Off the draw, Toronto's going to steal. Bobby McMahon is going to chip this one out, but he tripped up, he fell. Rangers going to bring it right back into the zone. They were able to switch up a couple of legs. Last minute play. Down in the corner, McCabe hasn't been able to get off. Neither was Tanev. Back to the line, across. Here's a one-timer. Toronto's going to intercept, but the Rangers knock it down out of the air. No high sticking call. Tanev going to play this around. He goes down. Tanev has been on for like 3 minutes. Here's a shot. They score. So the Rangers get within one. 33.6 seconds left. Stolarz did not see this at all coming through. Holy smokes. It hit somebody. So Tanev went down in the corner. Stolarz was watching. Panarin just shoots this one up. Did it hit Kreider in front of the net? Who did this hit? Oh, this hits Tanev's stick. Stolarz was going down to make the save. And it hits Tanev's stick and goes up and over his shoulder. Or was it Kreider? Are they going to say it's Kreider? I think it hit Tanev's stick, but they're going to look at this. Wow. Just throwing it towards the net. And it's either going to be Panarin or Kreider. But here we go, 4-3, 30 seconds left to go. Leafs trying to hold this one in. This was just a bad play because of an icing, and they couldn't exchange. They couldn't change it up. Toronto going to get this one back out. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Leafs going to chop this one out again. Nyes racing down, trying to get up on this one. 10 seconds to go. The Ranger player falls with the puck. They steal. Matthews shooting. He misses the empty net. It's taken away from him. 2 seconds. 1 second. This one is over. The Maple Leafs win. The Maple Leafs win a couple big points for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Their third straight win. And boy, oh boy, what a hockey game. This was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, mods, for everything you have done tonight. Thank you to our gifters, Darth Vader, I Can Prep, Triton, and of course, fans of the Green Bay Packers who joined our membership team. Great wins by Wall and Stolarz. Toronto right now, oh my goodness, and the Florida Panthers just scored in overtime. The Florida Panthers just scored in overtime. So as the Maple Leafs win, so do the Florida Panthers. Unbelievable. Barkov, a shot from the slot and puts it in. So as Toronto goes over the Panthers for first place, the Panthers with an overtime win take first place back there, still tied for that top spot in the Atlantic. Wow. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Channel members, remember right now we're going to exit and reset, and we're going to come back live with our members only post-game hangout. We're going to review all the goal scorers. We're going to go over the stats, and then we're going to give you an opportunity to call in and talk some hockey. Thanks everybody so much. Appreciate it. What a great game this was. This was so much fun. Scott, they actually just won it in overtime. So that game is done. This was amazing. Ranger fans, I know you're heartbroken. I know this has been a tough one for you, but hey, keep on plugging away. Let's give all the credit in the world to John Tavares. John Tavares with an outstanding game tonight. He has been excellent, and he's been excellent for a while. It's just not tonight. So way to go, JT. We absolutely love what he's doing. All right, we're going to head on over to our members only stream. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you, George. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, everyone. Channel members, you're going to be transported right over, so don't go anywhere. And everybody else, we'll see you real soon. Check out our other videos. Check out our channel. Share us to your friends. Tell everybody about us. Hit that subscribe and have a good one. And thank you. We'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.